Oh, I'm here. Nobody else is. Guess we'll sit here and relax and see if people show up, pop in, say hi, whatever. See, we got no takers. None. Is everybody, looks like everybody is just not in the mood. But I figured I'd come on here, see if anybody wanted to join me, but apparently not. Nobody cares. Talking to myself because there's nobody watching. How interesting. My mic was muted. Oh, we got 3 people in here. I couldn't see before. See, when I don't have these on, I can't read. That just see blur. Look at that. 3 people. Who are you, 3 people? Sound off. Let's see. Who are we? Oh, we got 2. One got bored. Must have got bored because I'm boring. I know I am. Self-admitted. Oh, we got Salty in here making fun of me on my last video. Some bullshit. I didn't like it. I didn't give you a heart. Wasn't going to give you a heart on that one. There's no excuse for that shit. And we got pinks. I did, yeah. Talking about rainbows and shit. It's all right. The video bombed. It bombed hard. I guess I mean, it wasn't just about a Switch. It was about that stupid box. That stupid box with all those fiber optic cables going up in it. A bunch of shit that was. And it's a box they give you with no mounting, no way to mount it. But I got clever. I got real clever. We mounted it. We did. New Mustang. You see my new Mustang? You see it? I can't tell if it's a he or a she. AI didn't tell me. They just put me on a Mustang. My physique is like a Greek god. I mean, give me a break there, AI. Jesus. Bunch of losers. I guess I should have put in there, put me on a Mustang with a soft physique. It was pretty inaccurate, if you ask me. But yeah. Where, oh, where? What did I do here? Okay, here we go. What did I do here? I can. God, why does it do that? You son of a. Come on. No. What is it doing? Can't believe this. What we got here? People coming in. All right, there we go.
Yeah, I saw the title. I didn't see the thumbnail.
I saw the thumbnail. I thought it was awesome. He's a Greek god. My thumbnails always make me look like an old man. So
You gotta get AI involved.
here you go. There you go, Sublime. There's the thumbnail.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Me and my new Mustang.
I didn't tell it to do that. I didn't say make me look like a freaking like I was chiseled out of stone.
Oh yeah, mine do too. So, and they use my pictures to do it with. So that's just weird because my pictures don't make me look skinny.
Just imagine actually riding that Mustang. Okay, I could probably flip you off in freaking 2 seconds.
Flip me off, end up like Christopher Reeve.
Yeah. Oh
I
God.
saw a massively bad accident today. It was a SUV. I don't even know what type. I think it was not an Explorer, an Expedition. That size SUV flipped over, and I don't think the person in it survived. I really don't. There were like 20 cops there, and like 3 or 4 ambulances for a 1-car accident. Went off the side of the road, and it was right beside or right next to the warehouse area, the shop for the fastest cars of the Dirty South. Not sure what happened, but it flipped hard and it smashed and it did not look good.
Was it rainy?
No, completely dry. 87 degrees and dry. But I saw that. And right now we have no water because somewhere up here somebody was doing something. They broke a 12-inch water main open. And we're waiting for them to fix that.
Love it. We're in a traffic jam on the highway on a 80-degree day and the sun's out. All because somebody got stupid.
Well, there's no traffic. Luckily, there's no traffic because of it.
You'd be surprised at the shit I've seen driving up and down the road in a tractor and trailer, dude. It'd blow your mind. The amount of dumb wrecks and the amount of shit that you see is...
That was a good pizza.
It's unforgettable sometimes, some of the images that you see.
I wish I'd gotten their 14-inch instead of 10 because that pizza was awesome.
I made chili.
Well, I had a deal on the pizzas, 2 for 1 basically, but it had to be the 10-inch, the little small ones.
I made chili and ate too much of it.
Oh, I love chili.
Damn, Funky, before you jumped up and started barebacking a damn Mustang, you didn't check to see if it had a turkey baster or not?
No.
Oh, okay.
How are you doing, Sublime?
It's bad. Just watching some more old Cops episodes.
Old Cops episodes. And that's not barebacking the horse. It has a saddle.
What's up, Pete?
I guess if anything, maybe I should be studying up on my history.
Your history. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, y'all were just like, last night was terrible. I'm like, this is like junior high history class, man.
What
And
history?
Hey, look, I am not the one that said Pearl Harbor happened in 1969. I didn't say that one.
everybody was like, he was done when
1972.
Kennedy got
Come on.
shot. Was it like 65? Everybody's like, no, it's 64. I'm like, Jesus, you guys, it was
1941.
1963.
1941, baby.
Oh, you're talking about when Kennedy died?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't born then, so you know what? I don't give a
And then
shit.
everybody was saying there was like, oh, we don't need 150 senators. We have 100. There's 2 in each state.
True.
Like, what are we doing?
Very true.
It's Congress that's got all kinds of different freaking
Yeah,
people.
no shit.
Yeah, because they got so many damn different districts in their damn states. And
Senators.
they gotta have somebody. No.
Not senators.
Congressman.
Sorry.
Congressman.
Yeah,
House
congressman.
of
Sorry.
Representatives.
Yeah, they just got so damn many, like I said, so many districts, and they got to have somebody to represent every single one of those motherfuckers, it seems like.
My friend Pete. Yeah, some people should have a driver's license.
Yeah, some people.
Yeah, I
All
think
people.
he left off 2 letters.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Shouldn't it? Yeah. I don't know if anybody saw my post today. I got my throttle body in today from the 5.0 Mach, or not Mach 1, but the 5.0 Mustang, except it was a 5.2 throttle body on my Mustang.
It's at 70 right now. What?
The person, whoever owned that Mustang, had upgraded and had a GT350 throttle body on it.
Well, I was having a hell of a time trying to find AN fitting for a PCV. Valve cover.
What? I can't hear you, Kim.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
There you go.
No,
What were you
I had
having a hell of a time finding?
No, I had a hell of a time trying to find a AN fitting for a push-in valve cover.
Huh.
I mean, there's not there. I mean, you can
Come
buy
on.
it. There was one I seen you can buy 2 of them for $63. I was like, that's ridiculous.
You talking about for the PVC valve?
Yeah, PVC, the holes in the valve covers.
Well, hell, just do like the old days. Just put a fucking rubber grommet and poke the motherfucker down in there, connect the hose, fucking hose
I
to it.
don't want that. I want a catch can.
Oh, okay.
That's a good system, not this leak.
Well, hell, that system seemed to work for a goddamn 100 years when they was building
Yeah, but
cars.
it leaks like a son of a bitch and makes a mess.
Ah, man, you know what? That's just part of being a mechanic. You got to clean up the mess.
Yeah,
Not anymore. It's not. You can find better stuff. So what sucks is when I grabbed that throttle body out of the package, I looked at it and went, this looks wrong. It looks like and because I used to own a GT350 intake, throttle body with a cold air intake for it from the GT350, but I also had the adapter plate with that. But I sold all that. I got rid of it about a year ago. I wish I hadn't, because I would have just used it. But since I sold all that, I didn't have it. But I looked at this and I was cleaning it up before I put it on. I went and put it on and it didn't fit. And I'm like, yep, it's a GT350. And then I went and looked up the part number on the side, looked it up at Ford, and it's for a 5.2 liter.
God damn it.
And now I'm just pissed off because I had planned on having my car running by Sunday.
Yes, those old ladies on the railroad tracks. It's terrible. Just
I know.
Well, Gary,
I fired
I hope somebody other than you was there to damn smell it. That way it wouldn't be wasted.
I've seen that video where that person, if they had just kept going,
Yes.
running out of their car, the little drop down things are breakaway. They will move. They'll
More-
get out of your. You can push them
More
open.
than one. I've seen more than one. It's
I have
ridiculous.
too, and it's just like, why are you not just driving away? Just
I've
go.
I've seen it before. They never even got out of it, and they got smashed by a train.
You'll get some dents, maybe some scratches from pushing away the bar, or you get your car destroyed and you fuck a train up, and then you're liable for that at that point.
Well, usually you ain't gonna. If that somebody hits you broadside, usually you're gonna die from that shit.
Well, if you're not in it,
Well,
it's stupid to not just drive through. If you're stuck in there and the bars come down and you were somewhere you shouldn't have been, just drive.
well, Pinks, you got to understand that wouldn't make too much sense, and people don't have a whole lot of common sense anymore.
I know, but it's just all those bars that fall down, the railroad bars, they're all breakaway for a reason, so that cars can get out of there.
Gary's like, hell no, it smelled like chicken. Everything smells like chicken.
Did it smell like chicken skins?
It smells like burnt
Chicken skin
toast
potato
right now.
chips or chicken skin chips?
Oh god, those are nasty.
They are very nasty.
I've had those before. I do not like them.
I've seen them advertised on Facebook, and every time I see it, I write on there, "These are gross."
They are.
But I'm gonna tell you what, I watched a video yesterday, and I'm definitely going to try the way that they made their chicken skin chips. 100%, I'm going to try that chip.
Don't.
They're not like the shit you get in the bags.
Hey, just don't.
Oh no, I'm going to try. I'm going to try it.
No,
100%, I'm going to try it.
you're disgusting. You're a disgusting human being.
No.
I like crispy chicken skin, but it's not a replacement for fucking chips at all.
But it's not supposed to be chips. It's supposed to be something different.
Yeah, but what they're selling is fucking crispy.
Yeah, and that's why I said it won't be like what Funky tried in that bag.
Oh god, they're horrible.
Ugh.
So why'd you have off today, Funky?
Because our work is slow. So I just said I'll just take Friday off.
Oh, so tariffs are kicking y'all's ass already, huh? Something for
Well, we've
everybody
been
else to cry about.
We'll be on 7 hours. We've been on 7 hours the last 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
What's
Yeah.
your busiest time of the season? Is it normally like May, June?
Starts kicking in about now. I mean, a lot of our stuff's marine, but
Yeah.
all the dealerships are flooded with boats.
Oh, so people aren't buying them.
Yeah. But my line that I deal with is we make all different kinds of notch blocks for the big three, for the Dunnages another company makes, for anything, wiper blades, fenders, dashes, trims. But yeah, so
So you just don't deal in the foam, you deal in other materials?
no, we do foam, we cut foam.
How does foam
Y'all don't make it, y'all just cut it, right? Comes
Yeah.
in big blocks and y'all just cut it up.
Cut it, fabricate it.
Gotcha.
how does foam go on to become a wiper blade?
Yeah.
It's not a wiper blade, it's the Dunnages that go into the totes. Well, it's the notch blocks. We make the notch blocks, which are just long blocks with different kinds of notches in them. And then they go to a different company. They make the Dunnages, put them in the Dunnages, and then they send them off to the big three or whatever place is making that particular part of the car. And they place that stuff in those Dunnages for shipment.
Sounds like Dungeons and Dragons to me.
That's okay. It's not, we don't shingle roofs.
Oh boy, here we go.
Aaron said you're a stripper on the weekend, so
Yeah, mine's a little bit more.
Hello, Mr.
basic.
Gary.
What's up, Gary?
Hey.
Gary,
If you
might
get
as well
the
be
time-
Mr. Dan Kowalski from Used Cars.
If you get the time and want to check it out, here's the link. to the barbecue pit boys, and
Yeah.
they are making those skin things I'll tell you about.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this: the only chicken skin I like is like Kentucky Fried Chicken. But other than that, I don't eat chicken skin.
Popeye.
Oh, dude,
I
I
like-
love. I'm sorry, Gary. Go ahead.
I like barbecue chicken skin.
Oh yeah,
Barbecue the chicken.
get it nice and caramelized and a little bit of black on it.
Nah, I usually just
Yeah, I
rip it
do.
right off.
I love that.
Lick it right off.
I said, rip it right off. Get off there.
You say you lick it off.
Give me the meat. Give me the meat.
Mr.
Like the,
Chad, how you doing, sir?
like the who is it? The gangsta chef. The gangsta chef. That dude's hilarious, man. When he's telling you the ingredients, he goes, "For this recipe, we're gonna need some chicken babies. Those are chicken. Those are eggs.
Thanks.
We're gonna need some chicken titties." He goes in some. He calls the onions are tear grenades.
Well, that's a name you hadn't heard in a while. Grubhub.
And then what's the other one? Oh, garlic is vampire bullets. He's
Vampire
good.
bullet.
Vampire
He's
bullets.
like, you're gonna need 3 of them Nosferatu motherfuckers.
You watch too many movies.
That's on Instagram, man. It's funny.
That's funny. I've never seen him. That sounds pretty.
He's a comedian. His comedy kind of sucks, but the gangsta chef is good.
His comedy kind of sucks though for a comedian.
And he makes actually legit recipes. And he's like, at the end, he's like, this shit tastes good. Now get the fuck out of my house.
Fried foreskins. Oh my God, Balin.
Yeah, I've seen that. I just wasn't even going to comment.
Thousand Island. I don't
Thousand
know.
Island dressing.
Foreskins, that's Jewish.
Yeah.
Might need to eat that with some matzo balls or something.
Matzo
One
balls.
usually goes with the other.
Yeah.
Some gefilte fish. Some Melba toast.
Gary, I was going to say, I was typing before I actually realized it. I was going to say, you know what? If those gauges are where they're mounted,
Gauges.
I said gauges. Listen, bitch, clean out your wax. I said the gauges that are mounted where the glove box would be, if they wasn't controlling all that air shit on the back, I would take all them gauges out and I'd put them on my shelf, because you seen the price of gauges lately? Them bitches are high.
They have gone a little ridiculous. That's for
Get
sure.
Yes, they have.
Get some glow shifts.
They are
Stuff from Glow Shift.
Are they good quality gauges, Gary, or like autometer gauges?
I didn't look at them that close, to be honest with you. I actually, that's the first time I seen them was today.
I actually think they were Autometer, but I'd have to go look at the video again.
I didn't scroll in close enough to see that.
Only reason I knew that thing was bagged is because I was up underneath it, tying it down on the trailer.
Oh shit!
Hmm.
I gotta have photos for this return.
Did you say you got that and the 55 towed home? You got the 55 in your dad's yard or something like that?
Oh, my 55 is outside the window here.
Ah, nice.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
The 55 just in my driveway.
Oh, okay. So you got them both towed away and put where you wanted them put.
Yeah, I got them out of there today.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool, man.
I got 5 more cars to get out of there.
You got
5 more. Did you wind up spending a little bit more money than you thought you were going to spend?
Actually, I haven't really paid for them yet, but I mean, I got other people that want them.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Simon Ford, man. He did like a 60s something I think it's an F100, but the damn thing had a 390 in it.
Yeah.
And he freaking, I don't know, that thing was looking pretty rough, but he got that sumbitch running and he got that thing driving. I was like, geez.
That's what my dad's truck came with. Stock was a 390. He took it out and put a 351 Windsor in.
Yeah, he got it was pretty rusted inside, but he got that thing broken loose and started it up, got it running, and it was like, damn.
You know, there's people out there that absolutely love those 390s, and I'm just trying to figure out why. I've never cared for that engine.
Yeah.
Well, I like them better than the 360s.
Oh, 100%. I will agree with that one. 360, dude, that summit was almost a turd.
It was so 360 was like a 301 Pontiac. They were junk.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're gonna swing back tomorrow, Gary, to see if that battery took a charge, see if it'll fire over.
Yeah, I'll check it out tomorrow after I get out of work.
If it doesn't take a charge, will you jump it to see at least what it sounds like?
I'm gonna try to start. It hasn't been started in like 3 or 4 years. So
What, the 55?
no,
the
the
Chevelle.
engine.
The S10.
I bought a 92 S10 with the 55.
With a what?
With the 55, I bought 2 vehicles from them,
Oh,
and I pulled them.
I thought you were saying what engine was in it.
The S10 has the V6.
4.3.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can tell whose channel Funky watches. It ain't Gary.
No, I know you got the S10. I didn't know what was in the S10.
Yeah, it's a little 4.3.
Okay.
What's up, Dale? What's up, Proline?
They're good.
Yeah, that's the first generation 4.3, which I think is the better of the 4.3s.
They're good engines. I just don't know if it runs or not. I have to find out. But I put my battery tender on it to see if it'll charge up. I figured it'd be
The way that exhaust is set up makes me think that car was spent a good amount of time at the track or street or something.
I don't know. I mean, for the tires and stuff that was set up on it, I don't think so. But who knows?
Well, they probably had
You
a
gotta
set of
remember-
drag on it and then
You
put
got to
those
remember,
back
with
down.
it being bagged, there probably wasn't a whole lot of room to run the exhaust back over the rear end and run it out the back.
Well, they run out the side there, but I don't understand because if it was bagged in the back, why didn't they bag the front?
That's a good question. That's a really good question.
Well,
Well,
I didn't see the bags, but they looked like they had lowering springs on it to me.
can't you adjust those bags to where like they squat? And if that's the case, then wouldn't that lend it to think it was being used for drag racing?
Look,
I don't know.
I've never
What's
pulled this
up,
before.
Indo Catch?
Look, well, the damn Chevy man himself has joined in. Look at there. There's Chevy Blue Gauge.
Chevy Blue Gauge.
What up, Blue?
Too
Oh,
late.
See, there is
What's up,
that.
Dale?
He's saying that gauge.
Well, what the hell you want me to pronounce the motherfucker?
Gauges.
Hold on a second. Look at his name. See an S on the end of that motherfucker?
S.
Yeah, there ain't no S on it. So why would I say gauges?
I didn't
Because
say
you were talking about
gauges.
multiple gauges.
No, I just said Chevy Blue Gauge. Talking about Ford
Oh.
Blue Gauge. It's in the chat.
Oh no, we were referring back to when you were talking about the gauges on the dash on the S10.
You're like,
Okay.
gauge.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry.
I mean, usually like that, don't they usually bag off 4 corners?
You would think. I'm just trying to figure out if he's only got 2 bags on it, then why 6 gauges in the glove box like that? Why so many damn gauges?
Like I said, I haven't looked real close at them, so I don't know exactly what they're for.
I must have missed the Chevelle video.
He hadn't done one yet.
He won't be doing one.
Oh, well, how do you know about these gauges?
They're in
Because they're in the S10.
Oh, I must have missed that video with the S10.
Well, that's why I said we know who Funky's.
No, I saw when
we
he
know
went
channel that Funky ain't watching, and that's Gary's.
No, I saw when he went to see the 55, and he said he had gotten a S10 too or something, and I'm like, oh,
yeah,
he just put out.
I didn't video the S10 until today.
The S10
Oh, okay.
video, yeah. I just
that's
watched that
probably why I
earlier.
didn't see it.
Well, that's why you need to turn on.
Normally, when they bag just the rear, though, that's usually because of they're towing something, or you know what I mean.
That's what I would think too.
I don't know why it's bagged.
And 4 Blue, that's not my baster.
And getting back to the valve cover thing, I ordered some damn AN fittings that were 3/4, but my grommets are like 1 inch. So I might have to buy grommets that go from 1 1/4 to 3/4 so I can fit them in there.
You might have to do that then. That kind of makes sense.
But I'm going to get them and see if they go in.
Well,
I
that's
bought
what
a
she said.
Roberts.
Shove it in, shove it in.
See if they go in. And then I'll get the evil 10 AN catch can thingy.
Oh, there you go.
I got hood pins on the way.
Yeah,
Oh,
Salty. I don't
You
really
have the
care
best
the way
pins
they're
I
doing
need to
those
do.
chicken skins.
what was that, Gary? I'm sorry.
I don't care the way they're doing those chicken skins. It's kind of gross.
I actually think it's cool as shit. I'm going to try that.
Yeah, chicken skins are gross.
Well, no, these are not like you think, Funky. I can guarantee you, it's not the way you're thinking.
Okay, it's like, will you eat the shit that comes out of my ass? No. Well, what if I do this to the shit that comes out of my ass? Would you still eat it?
Well, the skin is still wrapping the fucking chicken. Do you eat the chicken?
I eat the chicken, not the skin.
It's all coming out the ass.
That's the way I am. Why am I talking like Dr. Seuss?
Oh my god! I don't know. I was raised on fried chicken, so I'm sorry. I eat the skin. That's just the way
Wait,
it
are you
is.
saying you can get Popeye's chicken, Funky, that you peel off the breading and then just eat the
No, I
chicken?
didn't say that. I said I'll eat Kentucky Fried Chicken skin, but that's the only one I usually eat.
Yeah, most of the chicken I buy is boneless, skinless. So
Popeyes
Yeah.
I have to drive.
So
to
you know
get there.
they're coating these in mayonnaise and then putting the dry rub on them, you know, and the thing. But it just don't seem good to me.
Well, the thighs, yeah, I agree with the mayonnaise thing on the thighs. I have personally never tried that before, so I don't know about that. But they said it holds the moisture in the chicken.
Well, I
And
mean,
I don't know. So
you cook with it, it's like butter, but still, I just don't want it now.
I mean, I didn't mean I was actually going to try that with the mayonnaise, but I'm going to try the way they're frying the skins. I'm going to try that.
It says it. He takes the chicken skin off the fried
Nope.
chicken.
I had
I'm
something to
sorry.
say at work that I'd never thought I'd try, and it didn't even sound good before I tried it. Was honey dipped sriracha, like some powdered sriracha flavoring on bacon wrapped Oreos
Yeah, that don't sound good at all.
and smoked. Oh my god, it's fucking phenomenal.
I don't like Oreos.
Yeah,
Huh?
same here. I don't eat Oreos, so
I'm not a big Oreo fan either. I'm a chocolate chip guy.
Yeah, there's something wrong with
But-
people who don't eat Oreos.
But when it was smoked like that with bacon around it and those flavors, the only thing I thought it was great. I just would have liked more sriracha, more heat. But it was that sweet and salty, or that sweet and savory flavor.
Yeah, Endo
Really
don't drop
well
in.
together.
Endo don't drop in too often. He's already insulting Sublime.
How do I say this? He's just jumping on the bandwagon. That's already quite full, I might add.
I didn't insult Sublime. That was last night. That was the history he was giving out.
or the history he didn't know about.
No, he knew about it. He just got
Yeah, he just had the wrong generation.
Can't make fun of us on history when we all got contact buzzes from Sublime.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, no shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So I will say, if everything keeps going the way it's been going for me in this Mustang, it will not be ready before Ford takeover.
Why? What happened now?
The throttle body I got in today from a 5-liter Mustang was actually from a 5.2. They don't
Really?
fit. So whoever had the Mustang, because it had pictures of the Mustang and it was a 5.0 Mustang, they had put probably a GT350 intake on it and had a GT350 throttle body on it. And until I got it today and looked at it and went, oh, this is the wrong size. And instantly when I put it up there new, I thought it looked big because it's an 87 millimeter. And then the bolt holes don't line up quite the same. They're a little bit wider. And it just wouldn't fit. So I got to do a refund, or I'll put it at UPS tomorrow.
Did you buy the whole intake or just throttle?
No, I just bought a throttle body for $69.
Well, that's not bad, but I mean,
Yeah.
how much does the intake cost? Because that intake makes those cars run sweet.
I've got a 2018 intake that runs better than the GT350 intake.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll find out when we go to the track down there at Fort Take.
That's if I can get the parts I need in time.
No, I'm just telling you. You know, you got a stick
Are
shift.
you-
I got a stick shift.
Okay.
We'll check it out.
And you're a GT350? Yeah.
No, I'm racing with my Mach 1 5.0 with a GT350 intake on it.
Oh, that's what I asked. You have a GT350 intake on yours.
On the Mach, yeah, they come from the factory like that.
Pinks, have you just out of curiosity thought about trying to contact Ken to see if he's got a stock one laying around?
Every time I try and contact Ken, I never get an answer until like 3 days later. If
And
that.
the bad part about it, you know he's got one laying around.
That's what I was thinking. With all the damn swaps he does, you would kind of think he would have one.
He probably has one.
He probably does.
But getting hold of him is like pulling teeth for me. So,
Call the shop during normal business hours. Pam will
Yes.
probably-
Yep, Pam will answer the phone.
the problem is
And still
during
ask
normal
him.
business hours, I don't think about it because I'm at work.
Yeah, that's true too.
And
Better
I'm
reminder on the phone.
at work. I don't have time to think
Yeah,
about
we're at work. We're not liberals.
it. Huh?
Dude, I don't know what in the fuck is going on my internet, but my damn desktop keeps jumping on and off, jumped on and off. My internet's just shit tonight for some fucking reason.
I said yeah, we're at work during the day. We're not liberals.
Yeah. And I actually
I'm not liberal neither, motherfucker. I got forced into retirement. That wasn't my choice.
I'm not saying that. I'm just
I'm not talking about you.
Hold on a second. Do you feel a little bit guilty there yourself?
Yeah, I feel guilty because I'm perfectly healthy and I can't go out and fucking work because the fucking state won't let me.
No,
I mean, I want to work. You know what I mean? I want to work.
You used to do.
No, you don't understand, Pix. I can't do any job. They got me 100% disabled across the board. I'm not allowed to make one fucking dollar. Not one.
Well,
You could do
no,
a gas job.
they'll just take away your benefits if you do.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna give. Well, I mean, what kind of job am I gonna do if I can't fucking see? What kind of job am I gonna do if I can't fucking see?
You do cash jobs, cut lawns, something.
I don't know. You could do shit that they. Well, I doubt you could do the guys what they do in the shop.
I'm saying, look, I've been a truck driver my whole life. I ain't got no training really in nothing else.
Well,
But hang on a second.
my wife learned a new job when she was in her late 40s.
Well, that's true. I'm not saying I'm too old to learn. I'm just saying, what fucking job am I gonna do? I can't fucking see to do anything.
But hang on a second. You can see enough to drive.
Yeah, only during the day.
Well, I get it. You just get a day job. But there's something out there you can do, Salty, if you really wanted to.
Wait, Salty, I can remember, I don't know, a month, 2 months ago, it was nighttime and you said you were at a drive-through in Wendy's.
Well, because this is my area. I know my area. You know what I mean? Where I live at.
he knows.
What I'm saying is, I know this area and I know the street lights and shit like that.
Their house without being able to see.
No. What I'm saying is, I know this area. I know the street lights. I know all that shit. That's why I don't try to go to places I don't know because, dude, I just can't fucking see good enough to do that shit. I try to not do that kind of shit because I don't want to be responsible for hurting nobody else, the family member or something like that. Me, I don't give a shit about. But I couldn't live with myself if I hurt somebody else, man.
Can't
Oh,
you
I
just
couldn't
get
do that.
glasses that would make it so you can be drivable?
No, there is no cure for the two eye diseases I have.
Wait, is it something similar to what 4Blue had, like the thyroid eye disease or whatever it is?
No, I got degenerative eye disease in both eyes. Then I got
think that's what
glaucoma
thyroid eye
in both
disease
eyes. I got both of those.
I think that's what thyroid eye disease is, but I could be wrong.
They didn't call it thyroid. They called it degenerative eye disease in both eyes.
Well, the thyroid.
Generator, dude, that's bad. 'Cause my mom had it, and all you see is like black dots, and you got to try to look around them.
Yeah, you
And it
can't
gets
see shit,
better.
man.
It gets worse.
Yeah, there's nothing they can do for it. I don't even qualify. Like my mom, she's got that macro degeneration eye disease. Well, she actually qualifies for shots. She can go get shots in her eyes. That helps. See, with the two eye diseases I have, there is no shots they can even give me because there's nothing they can do about it. There's no, as of right now,
Yeah.
as of right now, there is no cure for that shit.
I got some shots I can give you. They won't help you at all, but I got some shots I can give you.
No. Yeah, my mom, she qualifies. She can go get shots in her eyes that will actually help. It won't cure it. It will just help. You know
That
what I mean?
sounds like fun.
Well, it's like, what is them damn shots you get? Like if you got like cortisone shots, you know what I'm talking about? It only lasts for so long. Well, that's the way the shots in her eyes would be. They would only last so long.
My mom got the shots in her eyes, and they helped her a little bit.
So is it called macular degeneration?
Yeah, it's called macular degeneration. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, that's what my mom's got, dude. My mom, literally, I have to put ketchup and mustard on her hot dogs and hamburgers, dude, because she cannot see to put ketchup and mustard on her fucking hot dogs and hamburgers because they're right in front of her.
Well, that's kind of sad. It's my blind grandfather could do that for himself.
Well, I'm sure, but the problem is how do you know how much comes out of the bottle? That's impossible to know.
I'm giving you shit for no reason other than to just give you shit.
No, she's, and they always said that I got my eye disease from my dad's side of the family. Because, dude, my dad, he walked around with big old fucking Coke bottle glasses, and so did his mom and his brother and shit like that. They all had bad eyes. But now that I'm getting older and my mom's getting older, and the eye disease that she has, not only her, but her brother, and her sister, all three of them have that same exact eye disease. So I just like got a double whammy from both fucking sides. Well, plus I was born so damn premature too. I was born at 6 months.
Oh, I thought you said you was born so damn pretty. That's what I thought.
No. According to my mom, dude, I was like a fucking monkey. I was hairy as shit, and then the doctor washed me off, and all the fucking hair come off. But no, I was born at 6 months, and I only weighed 3 pounds and 2 ounces. I was a little bitty baby, dude.
Well, I mean, I just find it hard to believe that there's nothing that you can do.
If there's other people giving them shit.
Yeah,
No, there's some eye diseases that they feel like. I have a lazy eye.
according
eye.
to the damn ophthalmologist, dude, there is not a thing in the world they can do for neither one of
No,
the.
I'm talking about you working.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Look, I'm sure there's something I can do because hell, blind people got jobs. They work.
Yeah.
But yeah, look here. I'm sorry, but I would not give up my disability and my insurance to be a Walmart greeter. I'm sorry, that ain't gonna fucking happen. Look, if I'm gonna go back to work, I want to go back making some money. I don't want to go back making fucking tips.
It doesn't matter. I didn't bring
It'll actually keep you more healthy
What's that?
if you went back to work. If you more
Standing-
physically active.
Oh
burning more
yeah,
calories.
100%. I agree. Hell yeah, 100%. I agree with that. And that would be the main reason I would want to go back to work. I mean, don't get me wrong, the money would be great too, but I would like to get my health back the way it used to be, because now, see, there's nothing, I can't really do anything because there's nobody for me to talk to, nobody for me to hang out with, because everybody I know's got a job. I can't call none of you guys and bullshit with you because all of you guys got jobs. So, and I damn sure don't want to be interrupting you guys while you're trying to work or nothing like that.
Well,
I'm not that kind of person.
At least you're not out there, drawing swastikas on freaking Teslas.
No.
And I just thought about that. I said that kind of reminds me back in the day when the Germans were putting the Jewish star on Jews to identify Jews.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
They're the ones that say they don't like Nazis.
Hold on a second. Let me ask Mom how her TV is
People
working.
don't like Nazis. They like drawing swastikas on stuff.
Let me check.
It's interesting.
Thinking our water went out around 1. So
Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
So true. Our water was out today for about 5 or 6 hours.
Hi, T.
Finally. Somebody screwed up and broke a 12-inch pipe.
Nice. Just a 12-inch?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's the main feed for this whole area. So Sublime and the Equestrian.
Hesler.
Say what?
Sublime and the Equestrian.
Oh my lord! Here we go again.
What? Here we go
You're
again.
the one sitting freaking bareback on a horse on a thumbnail, so don't
It
even
was
give me
not
that.
bareback. There is a saddle on that horse.
I'm not talking about the saddle.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, I guess theoretically you could still have a saddle on there and still be bareback in it. Well, no, you can't. All right, never mind.
No,
You could be bare bottoming it. There we go. We'll call bare bottoming it.
Talking about
Hey.
it. You're trying to
Yeah,
make
well,
jokes that just ain't working.
Yeah, well, shut up.
Grab hold of that 10
Yeah,
millimeter.
well, you just shut up, you big dummy head.
Nobody asked you, man.
throw a dog in. What is wrong with these
Your
people?
mind, damn dog.
Uh-oh. Here he goes with the dog again.
Thing's freaking up and down on this damn couch.
It's a
Must be
puppy.
snowing.
Oh yeah, for sure. The
You
other two.
realize the Huskies need a lot of playtime and a lot of
I
running.
know.
A lot.
It's a puppy.
I was gonna ride a horse, but then I got high. I was gonna head down to the stables, but then I got high.
I was gonna talk about history.
Yeah. I was gonna train my dog, but then I got high.
Now I got a torn rotator cuff, and I know why.
And now my
Yeah.
dog doesn't know anything, and it's my fault, and I know why.
Oh my god.
Because I got high.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to mute for like 10 or 15 minutes. I'll be right back.
Because I got high. All right. Does he got to go feel around in the dark or something?
Oh my god.
I was gonna teach
Oh,
my
shit.
to jump on the couch, but then I got high.
I don't have to work tomorrow, but it's raining, so I might as well go into work.
Mm.
Yeah.
Or you could work in the garage.
Yeah, but I'm not getting paid.
I was going to go to work, but then I realized we don't have work.
I'd go to work tomorrow, except the owner of the company today in the meeting said nobody is working this weekend. Because some people have been working solid for like a month plus, no days off. And he's like, you're staying home. Nobody's working this weekend. Take the time off. Because the customer came by this week and we had our FAT and everything went great. And it's like, you guys have been working your ass off. Take a couple of days off, please.
Well, I'm the only one in my department that does what I do, and I'm not really there during the week. So he said, come in on the weekends.
Well, kind of a different story. You got some guys who've been working like 10-hour days, 7 days a week for like over a month now.
How about you opened up your own coffee basting shop for old ladies' money? Oh my god, Bama.
Alcohol and ass. That freaking song by Hell Yeah. Alcohol and ass. And you have it. Coffee basters and old lady ass.
Oh my lord.
He can always start a whorehouse, run it by hand till he gets on his feet.
You know, there's this place just up the road. It's a nice looking building. I always wondered what the hell went on there. Never thought much about it. And then all of a sudden on the news one day, they got busted for a whorehouse.
Is that the one that's been all over the news?
Huh?
Is that the one that's been all over the news?
Well, I don't know if it's all over the news, but it's.
Oh no, they said over by Grand Rapids.
This is like a half a mile up the road. This lady already went to court and everything. So, but yeah, I was like, oh, that's what goes on. They never advertised it. It was all word of mouth, word of mouth, and now every time I go up that way and I drive by, I go, oh, there's the whorehouse. I just, you got to think about who's going to occupy that building now. And when they're in there, how much
The next poor house.
how much fucking was going on in this building? And you're in a dentist office or something, Uh-oh. We got the beanie baby.
They had one over there. It was it was from Grand Rapids. They said it was the whole house, human trafficking. They got busted for a few things.
Yeah, it's like half mile up the road here.
Poor Blue, have you been spray painting wheels again?
And he's been breathing in deep and hard.
Because I know he doesn't toolbox, but he looks like he's 10 milled deep.
He's got the door open no matter what.
Joey, get out of there.
Do it.
What you say looks like they're in the box?
Wait, what?
Fucking internet.
Sublime, I think you need to just send that dog down here and I'll take care of her.
Hey, if you want to come pick her up, she's all yours, buddy.
I can't afford another dog, or I would.
Here, look at this. Thanks.
Heading in well.
Hi, little girl. You getting bullied
He
by
is
a
so
bully.
cute. Such a pretty dog.
What are you doing? Don't slap her.
Oh,
That's fine.
yeah, he's fine with that. She probably enjoyed it.
I would laugh my ass off that dog bit your hand.
Because she
She ain't
growls.
gonna fight nothing. She ain't gonna fight nothing. She knows better.
My dog growls at me and sounds like she's going to eat me for lunch when I'm petting her sometimes. And, if anybody saw her or heard her and didn't know, they'd think that I was in danger.
Well, and listen, I had a chow. If you started petting that dog, you better keep petting it.
Oh, I get it. That's a little different. Now, if I start petting her and I stop and she wants attention, she will start petting me with her paws to let me know she was not done.
If you stop and it fucking bites you. I got 76 bitches there.
You
What?
sound bad.
That was horrible.
But anyhow, I had a buddy of mine. We used to have a party at my house when I used to live next door to the junkyard. And I had this chow. And he started petting that dog. I says, you know what? That's not a good idea. You better leave Bear alone. And he went to go stop, and Bear was like, motherfucker, you better keep petting me or I'm going to bite your ass.
What color was Bear? Was it a black, white, or brown?
He was black, man. Black is cool.
God, I love the black chows. They're so pretty.
And his tongue was really purple.
Yeah.
But Pearl, man, I put my index finger in her face. Ooh.
Oh.
She
So
don't.
I had
She
a
goes
friend-
after that. She's not. Of course, she's got that freaking smushed up nose. So every time she's fighting with you, you just hear that.
Oh,
we lose.
I had a friend with a white chow when I was, in high school. If my friend was not around, I would not get near that chow. He would eat me for lunch.
well, normally
But if he was there, it was fine. I could pet it. Beautiful dog, really nice. But if he just walked around the corner, that dog changed immediately.
listen, chows are one owner dogs.
Oh, they are. They are strange.
They got a family, those dogs are protective as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it was like he'd walk around the corner, and that dog that I was petting and was loving it, the guy'd walk around the corner and he would start growling at me, and it was It was not a growl that I took for granted. It was scary.
Chows are mean, dude.
Yeah.
It's like Pearl. She's out walking, and she sees people. She's like, "Hi, people. Hello. How you doing?" And then she's behind the fence in the backyard and sees people. She goes, "Hi, people. How you doing?"
I will kill you.
Hold on. What's that?
Hey,
So me and Kim went to the doggy place at the mall the other day, and they had a baby boxer in there.
Oh, did they?
Huh?
this was cool.
Yeah. First thing I thought of was Pearl.
Yeah.
I like boxers.
Every
She
time
was.
people see her, they don't think she's a boxer. I'm like, she's like full-blooded boxer, man.
She's total boxer from the pictures and video I've seen of her.
She's like, because they're not. People aren't used to seeing
You,
like.
dude, you got to fill out
box-
shit with his Wi-Fi. Yeah, he's got it set up where you got to put in username and all kinds of shit.
Ooh,
Huh?
Oh, you're at work?
Oh.
No, I am at work, but I'm at home. Across the street at the boss's big garage with his hot rod. Working on the boss's son's Mustang again. We're taking the 430 gears out, putting 456s in, and putting 35 spline axles and a full spool in it.
35 spline. Yeah, baby. I was just looking at my axles on my car the other day when I was under it, and I was like, oh, I'm so glad I have these axles in here because I'm going down in power, and I don't have to worry about breaking them now at all.
Why are you going down in power?
Because I took the Whipple off my car.
What are you putting on it?
Regular intake.
Oh,
you selling the Whipple?
I will be, but it doesn't have the internal intercooler, and one of the bolts is broken because I broke it when I was taking it off.
Well, damn.
It's just one of the bolts. It's an easier replaceable bolt, but I found that out when I went to put the intake on last night, and one of the bolts wouldn't go in, and I pulled it off to figure it out why. And oh, the bolt hole's full. There's a half of a bolt in there. So when I pulled it off, I guess I never loosened that bolt.
oh.
So did
I pulled it off using my my engine hoist, and it popped. And I thought it was just kind of stuck in there from just sitting there being on there for 2 years. No, it was a bolt still there, and it snapped.
Go get clothes hangers. This shit won't work.
So did you decide that you wanted to drive your car more and you wanted to take that off?
Well, the reason is because I let it damage itself and it needed a new $450 intercooler put in. I was just going to take it off, and I want to be able to just drive my car and enjoy it. It's not like it's like got no power as a stock car. It's still got over 400 horsepower at the wheels.
Yeah.
It's still a fun car. I love the car.
Clothes hangers, or Damon?
It's a fun car with less maintenance. How's that?
There you go. A lot
That's
less maintenance. It's not fast. It doesn't do the 6 second 8th miles anymore. It's back to the 8s. But it's still a fun car, and I want to enjoy it. So once I get it running again, then I'm going to end up pulling the rear subframe off eventually and swapping that out and putting an original back in with the softer bushings, because I had cut out all the old bushings and put in aluminum bushings, and to fix that you just need to replace it. But I have one. It's sitting in my storage shed, all original. And I want to change my gearing from the 331s to probably 373s.
Something's smoking.
But with the 331s, it gets great gas mileage for long distance stuff. They're great for mileage, but they're not great for quick takeoff.
My cigarette smoking.
I know.
But it never had anything better than 355 when I got it.
So the boss's son, his friends tell him that this is a shop built car. It's not a home built car. And he said, Why? They said because he didn't build it. It's a shop built car. Well, I didn't build the car at the shop. I built the car at home and I did it all by myself. So it's a home built car. Right?
It's a home built car, but somebody else did it besides him.
Yeah, but
And you do shop style work. You don't do home built work.
okay. So
You do a better job than a lot of home builders will.
Well, this is the thing though. Why isn't he helping you so he can learn something?
No shit.
because he can't.
Because he's an imbecile?
No, because he's crippled.
Oh. Well,
He had a embolism stroke or something when he was 16, and one side of his body is only like 50%.
well, that sucks.
Okay. But
So
you're saying he can't do nothing at all but drive a car?
no, he does help. Don't take that wrong. He does help, but he is a very, very good third hand, and he is all in the middle of it. When he gets back from Walmart, he will be underneath this car with me.
Okay, well, good then.
But like his right hand is basically in the way.
Hey, both my hands are in the way, but I still do it.
You and me both, Gary.
It's right, Damon. Trey's right hand is kind of in the way.
It was
He
fun
said a
when I
little
used to
bit.
have a neighbor when I lived in the apartments who had no working legs, but he was the one out there wrenching on his car every day, and he's the one that built his car so he could drive it without legs.
Trey is
But he wasn't into like fast cars or Mustangs or anything. It was just a regular car, but I'd help him out if he needed it anytime he asked.
yeah.
Good.
Trey is he wants to be in the middle of it, and he tries. He does. And when it was time to start tearing his car apart, he is all about getting in there to help. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying, though, he's still able to help and learn, and you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh,
He's
yes.
not
And he
doing
does.
anything.
But he can't do all the work. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
So
It's like me for a long time. I couldn't do all the work, so it just sat there and waited for me until I could. Well, for me, it was just waiting on surgeries to be done and my arms to start working again.
right.
And now it's parts. It's a parts issue.
If you want to work with parts of you don't.
No, I got to send the throttle body back and get a replacement for it.
So
They sent me
I know.
one to be for a 5 liter. It was for a 5.2.
I know that's my issue sometimes. Part of me wants to work and part of me don't.
Oh, I never want to work. I just do it because I want to drive my car. There's a
See, the
difference.
thing is, I love my job, but I hate going there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't hate
See,
the
and
job.
I like going to my job. I just don't like what we do when I get there. I fucking hate working on cars as a job. I fucking hate it.
I like having to get up early to do it.
There's a reason why I wouldn't do that for work, because I enjoy doing it when I'm doing it and things go right. But if I had to do it for work, I would totally hate it. Would never work on my own cars.
And that's half the reason why my cars don't get done hardly.
It's also why I don't do electrical work around my house, because I used to be an electrician and I hated coming home and doing work again.
That's how it always is. Painters don't want to paint their own houses. Mechanics don't want to work on their wives' cars.
Yeah, mechanics cars are usually the ones that runs the damn worst.
Oh, my ex-wife's first ex-husband was a mechanic, and he fucking hated working on his own cars. Just didn't want to do it. His cars ran like shit.
Listen, most plumbers don't plumb their houses. Most electricians don't like do electricity in their house. Most guys that work in the body shop bump and paint their own cars.
Yeah, because you do that shit all day for a living, and you just don't want to fuck with it when it comes to your own shit.
Right.
Thanks, T. Now I got that song in my head.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, it is a boring ass Friday night.
Just wanna bang on the drums all day.
Well,
Haynes, I'm really surprised you're on a live stream, dude. I'm surprised you're not watching the Freedom 500.
I can watch it anytime.
I see this post by Trump and shows this satellite image of these Houthis gathered for instructions on an attack. Oops, there would be no attack by these Houthis.
Yeah.
He said they will never sink the starships again, and it's it's a big explosion in a crater.
hey, you guys have a good night. I will talk to you tomorrow because I'm going to bed because I got to work.
All righty, Mr. Gary. You have a good night, sir.
Have a good one.
Later.
Guarantee you Bama's gonna fill that seat in a heartbeat.
I heard that music and I knew it. Where
RT.
did that come from?
Wasn't me.
My Instagram.
Oh, what?
So what happened?
Not pudding.
I remember that.
China's trying to play hardball. They come back with that damn 38% retaliatory damn tariffs today. Trump said you made
Fuck it.
you made the wrong move. That's what Trump's response was. You made the wrong move.
Yeah, but you see what everybody's thinking about all the our stocks are crashing because of this. I'm like, yeah, well, our economy needs some help, and our need to start earning money to pay off the debt we have. And that's the one way to do it.
Yeah, they're complaining about the stocks going down right now, but what the hell, the stocks have been going down for the last 4 years. Was they not complaining then?
They haven't been going down.
No, because it wasn't Trump's fault then.
Yeah, exactly, Blue. Exactly.
I'm sorry to say, if look at the stock prices, they haven't been going down for the last 4 years. They're just taking some crashes right now. Stock prices. We're not
one today.
It'll be all right. It'll be all right.
Fine. But all the
People
what happen is people are going to start buying as they drop lower and lower, and wait until they go up again, and then the people who have money to buy are going to make a shit ton of money.
That's only going to be good.
Telling the boys, I was like, if I had money, I'd be buying fucking Apple and Nike right now.
It's only going to be a good thing because people don't understand when the damn stocks start going down like that, then they will automatically lower the fucking interest rates on shit, and it'll just be better for the consumer.
It will eventually help, but it takes a while and it hurts a little bit.
Well, anytime you got these big corporations losing millions that they make every fucking hour, you know.
It don't hurt me much because I just sold off all my stocks a couple weeks ago.
Well,
don't hurt me because I hadn't bought any stock, so I'm good.
It's like
do you think people are going to stop buying Nike?
No.
Hell no. You think people are, if they didn't stop buying Nike when what's his nuts kneeled, they're not going to stop buying Nike now because Trump's president.
Exactly.
They ain't going to stop that shit.
And then not only that, but
shit.
Jesus Christ, never mind.
Jesus Christ, what?
I offended Bama.
Evidently.
No, Blue, you ain't never offended me.
Okay. So, look, I tell you what, you think people are going to stop buying Apple products?
Shit, no.
I'm buying Apple products right now.
You what?
Yeah.
I said I'm going to stop buying Apple products right fucking now.
Yeah, considering I don't buy none of those some bitches anyway. I'm good.
Well, some of us don't fuck with Crapple. But
I do.
Exactly.
you know,
And
Hey, I got no
the-
problems with my Apple products. They work phenomenal every time I turn them on. Not like freaking Android and all that.
Look here, look
I don't
here.
have a problem
My
with
phone works just fine. I got no problems with my phone. It
I don't
works
have a
just fine.
problem with my Android either. So, but
Mm-mm,
I
mine
don't have
works
a
just
problem.
fine.
I do have an Apple Mini iPad. I do have one. It's a 4. It's old, but I have one, and I use it for one of my drones.
I don't have one of those. I got one of those damn Amazon Fire tablets, but hell, it runs off of a damn Android-based system, so and it works just fine too.
Those either. I used to. My wife did. I don't know if she still does.
Yeah, it works just fine. I have no problem with it. I mean, for what little I use it, hell, I only turn the son bitch on like once every other month.
Is Blue messing with power steering stuff, or is that transmit? Oh, that was a tool in his hand. It looked like hoses for a second because that camera's like really blurry.
it was a
No,
e-brake cable.
he's going to mess with Sublime. He's got that damn turkey baster over there, that flexible one.
Oh, turkey baster.
I told you to suck on his turkey baster earlier.
I know, I've seen that, but I was muted, so I couldn't respond back.
Hey, Ford Blue, what engine's in that car?
434 small block Ford.
Nice. I
He
like
bought
that.
another
13 and a half
Ford.
to one, 13 and a half to one compression, 700 lift solid roller.
Yeah, they got a little bit of
Forehead.
power in there.
How old is this
Yeah,
kid?
just a little.
Yeah, you got a little bit of power.
How's your brother? 29.
That 456 gear is going to wake that motherfucker up off the starting line too.
Yeah, it's got a built 4R70 with the manual valve body and a 3800 stall.
That something's going to come alive when he lets go of that button. That something's going to come alive. If he can hook, he's going to go.
Putting a 200 shot of nitrous on it.
Here's
Oh,
a post
shit.
by Ted Nugent. It's got Trump with a sombrero that says "Climate." I'm going to build a wall that's so high you won't be able to climb it.
I love Nugent, man. I love the shit he comes out with in post. Dude, if there was ever a true diehard American in this country, it's that man. That man is a diehard American.
And he's from Michigan.
Yes, sir. I will agree.
I can't
He's a
disagree.
He's a good dude, man. I personally never met him. I just been to his concerts and stuff. But shit,
Oh yeah.
From what I've seen online, he's cool as hell.
You what?
Went to a Ted Nugent concert at the casino
Oh yeah, that's the one where your dad got up and left.
because he started playing "Fuck Joe Biden."
Yeah, because he was playing fuck with Joe Biden. My boss and his kid went to see, and Damon here, he went to the Ted Nugent concert out at the casino. And when Ted Nugent started playing the Fuck Joe Biden song, my boss got up and left.
I'm sorry, man, but after everybody's seen what he's done to this country the last 4 years, how can anybody in their right mind support that man? Regardless, I don't understand it.
Somebody has to support him. He can't stand up on his own.
Well, that's true. That's true too.
Biden's family ought to be ashamed of themselves. That's all I got to say.
I guarantee you, when they start looking at their banking account, they ain't ashamed of a damn thing they done.
Well, I don't care. They got to face it one day.
I hope
one day, but Joe Biden probably won't be around long enough to worry about that shit.
No, I'm afraid they're gonna die one day, Salty, and you'll be judged.
Hey, we'll all be judged, man. No matter what. It is what it is. Worry about that when the time gets there. Right now, I'm alive.
I think Obama fucked him.
Who knows? Who knows?
Because he got that. Now, I'm still stuck on that auto pin signature for the fucking pardons.
Oh, every single one of those presidents used the auto pen. It ain't just Biden and Obama. Damn, Trump uses that shit too. He can't sign every single one of those damn 700 or 1,000 or something damn executive orders.
Who, Trump?
Yeah, I guarantee you he uses auto pen too. But he knows what he's signing before he lets that auto pen does its business.
I don't know about that, dude.
I don't know. I'm telling you.
Signed a lot of shit, man.
Oh yeah, he signed a lot of shit, but I guarantee you he used the auto pen too. But unlike Biden,
I don't
Trump
believe that.
knows what the auto pen is
I
signing.
don't
He has
believe what
read
you're
it
saying.
before the auto pen
I
puts
believe
signature
he
on it.
I call bullshit.
every
I
single
think
one
Trump.
of them motherfuckers.
I call bullshit. I think Trump's gonna end up coming out of the White House after signing all them fucking things. He's gonna look like Quagmire, that one arm.
That could be a good possibility too. Now,
Quagmire when he found the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. I remember that episode.
Come out there and he was standing on his front porch twitching with his hair all
Yeah.
messed up.
yeah.
He goes up to scratch his nose, and that one bicep was like freaking just chiseled.
Monstrous. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, what's really funny though is the what's his name? The guy who does that cartoon is a fucking liberal from hell.
I know.
He's a huge liberal.
I know. He was trying to defend Biden and all that shit. It's like,
Oh yeah,
like, dude.
Seth MacFarlane. That's it. And I like him. I think he's funny as hell.
Yeah.
And he tries to keep it even on like the shows, but he does have a little bit of that, blue slips in.
It's like that, that A Million Ways of Dying
In the West. That was hilarious.
That movie was hilarious.
That movie was fucking hilarious.
That whole thing between Giovanni Ribisi and Silver, what was her name?
Oh God, what is her name?
What was the name of it?
A Million Ways of Dying in the West.
I love that movie. I've seen it like 3 times. I can't think of her name, but
Silver something. Yeah,
for being a whore.
Silver Cootie.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
and she finally lets him see it, and he's like, "It looks like roast beef."
We had that conversation last night with Sublime. He didn't know what that was.
Hey, is it Silver Spoon or Witherspoon?
No. Silverman.
Okay.
Sarah Silverman.
Okay.
Silverman.
Okay.
Yeah,
she's a liberal dipshit too.
That was funny though.
Yeah.
And Liam Neeson is the bad guy. Have you seen the trailer for the new Naked Gun with Liam Neeson?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, it looks fucking hilarious.
I don't know, man.
I liked it. I thought it was funny.
I don't know.
Have you seen it?
I don't care. I like the old ones.
I do too. But
I don't know if it's necessary to make another one. I mean,
it's not necessary, but you know what? It looked funny just from the short preview I saw. It looked pretty damn funny, and they do pay homage to the people from the original. In the at least in the trailer, they do.
Even the OJ.
Oh, especially OJ. That's one of the funniest parts is right at the end.
Oh shit! Barbecue Mike is at the hospital for a sleep study, all wired up.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember him telling us about he was going to have to go in for that.
He drives all day. How can you sleep?
Well, it ain't the problem that's sleeping. It's when you stop driving and you try to sleep. That's the problem.
Oh, wow.
You probably got apnea, like most.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a hard thing to do sometimes. Believe me, it's really hard.
Time for that CPAP. That's what they're going to do. Is you need a CPAP.
Oh yeah.
Put a mask on, but they've got some new stuff that's better.
They got that one thing I see in the commercials all the time where they put something in you and then basically you got a remote control that you push a button and it helps you sleep at night.
Yeah, go ahead and take you another COVID job with it.
Yeah, go on and get one of them. Yeah, go on and get one of them damn Microsoft chips put in your ass too.
We'll put a chip in you, and you will do what we tell
Well,
you.
if you got
sleep.
the vaccination, you got it put in you.
Yeah, I will agree with that, Funky, because ain't nobody gonna sit here and tell me, because that shit was really big during that shit. What was his stupid name? The dude owned Microsoft and sold it. What was his name?
Bill Gates.
Yeah, he was really big in wanting to put the chips in that damn vaccine.
There are no chips in the vaccine. So you
And I
know.
guarantee you, with all the money and influence that motherfucker had, I would not doubt that they didn't do that.
What I loved is that I saw this guy interviewing these people, and the lady's going, Elon Musk. He goes, why don't you like him? Because he was not elected by the people. He should not be allowed to be stealing our money and blah, 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 doing this and that. And the guy goes, what do you think of Fauci? Oh, I love Fauci. Well, he wasn't elected.
Yeah, I saw that.
Exactly.
No,
Look how much money that motherfucker made.
He was appointed, just like fucking Elon.
Yeah, you know, he was the highest paid person in government when he was there.
I like it when they get him like that.
No shit.
It's like that stupid Greta Thunberg who was holding up that sign.
Fuck, the Swedish chick.
Yeah, she was holding up that sign that said, "We don't need your Nazi Teslas in a parade." And she was walking right behind a Volkswagen in that parade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
It was like the
dare you?
Volkswagen was fucking Hitler's pride and joy, dude.
It damn sure was.
I know what you mean. Yeah, it's crazy.
Because what was it, a year or so ago, Melissa Milano
You're talking about one of the ones
got
where
rid of her Tesla.
push it in and
She
clicks.
goes, I just don't want it no more. I don't need to be
You're
associated
talking about
with
when it
somebody
pushes
who's
in and clicks.
a
You just
Nazi. She goes, so I bought a Volkswagen.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Oh, man.
But yeah, they are the ones that was calling him a fucking Nazi, and when he had the fucking what was that? What's that garden? I can't remember, in New York too.
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, when he had the damn Madison Square Garden rally, they were all saying he was fucking Hitler up there. Every damn one of them was saying that shit.
So I got a question.
Meanwhile,
So-
there are plenty of Israeli flags hanging in the.
So
venue.
where-
Yeah, there's a fucking ass load of Jewish that was there at the fucking rally. And I was like, what?
I'm saying, man, it just
Where
amazes
is
me that you got all
Elon
these
from?
people drawing swastikas on these cars. I'm like, man, they like drawing swastikas for some reason, you know?
Yeah, no shit. Why would they even be thinking of that shit?
But where is Elon from?
He's from fucking damn Africa.
South Africa.
How is he a fucking Nazi?
Hey Blue,
He's an
can you do us a favor, buddy? Can you mute your mic, bud? Because no, we can't hear.
What am I doing?
Y'all are talking in the background, and we can't hear over top of y'all guys.
Oh, that's because of Trey over there making fucking noise.
Oh, okay. I'm just calling out what we hear. That's all.
But I'm just saying.
Did I hear Bloom say something about coffee and enema?
No.
No, he didn't say anything about that.
Well, you can't
What's
go
really
5 minutes
fucked
without talking about that.
Is the
That's what I meant to say.
you do realize that the swastika was a symbol before it became a Nazi symbol, and it was
Yes,
a peaceful
yes.
symbol.
Yes.
It was a religious symbol.
Yes.
Yep.
But Hitler
And
ruined that. He
they
ruined
ruined it.
that. He ruined the word. Ruined the name Adolf.
Yes.
And yeah, I mean,
They ruined the fucking mustache too.
yeah, he ruined the
Oh
mustache.
shit! Charlie Chaplin's mustache got ruined by that guy.
Remember, Michael Jordan tried to make a comeback with it, but it didn't.
Yeah, but that's just
That shit didn't work out, did it?
that's only because Jordan couldn't grow a full mustache.
It is Jordan is one of those types that just don't need a mustache. Period.
No, he doesn't.
It just does not look right on that man's bald ass head.
The cross pin's all fucking wore out too.
And now they're giving Trump's damn ex-daughter-in-law a bunch of shit because now she's damn left Trump's son, divorced him, and now she's dating fucking Tiger Woods. I'm like, really? I said, what's the fucking big deal about that shit? People,
I could care less about his kids.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I mean, what's the big deal? People get divorced every single fucking day. So what's the big deal about a divorce?
It must be a big deal because you're talking about it.
It's only the fucking Democrats. It ain't nobody else.
No, you're talking about it right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying what the news is reporting.
I don't watch the news. Fuck the news.
Well, see, I watch the news. I choose to watch it. I'm sorry.
The
I
news
choose
is
to watch it.
biased.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. I still choose to watch it.
I know. I don't have time to watch the news, and I don't.
I got all the time in the world.
I don't have cable, so I can't watch the news.
I don't got cable. I don't got cable either.
You got something that has channels on it that has news. I don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't have cable either. All I got is the internet.
Yeah, I don't want. Yeah, I'm not spending my internet time.
Push
on
that back for him.
I know you, man.
Damage that steel at the end.
Now it's getting all cut off. Yeah.
Fuck it. You see the one where the woman was teaching the kids how to key the Teslas?
No.
Yes. That
I'm still waiting to hear the day that damn Pam Bondi fucking arrest damn Ocasio Cortez. I guarantee that shit's coming.
What I don't get is the whole thing with the people who love Teslas all of a sudden hate them.
Because they're idiots.
Teslas supposedly love them. I don't give a rat's ass about Tesla either way. It's not going to damage them, but I'm not
Hey,
going to.
did you see? You're talking about the Tesla damage. Did you see that? That they got some proof that the people that are doing it was paid in on it.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got one of those head key guys arrested already, so I guarantee you they're putting a squeeze on his ass to talk.
Anything that Trump likes, now all of a sudden they got to hate. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, Trump should just go out there and just tell everybody, hey, breathing is fantastic.
Yeah.
I love breathing.
So are you saying that breathing is tremendous?
That is funny as hell, damn.
Breathing everybody. Fuck it.
I like breathing oxygen and that beautiful nitrogen. It's so relieving.
It's so fantastic.
You'll see every single one of those motherfuckers walk around with an oxygen machine because they don't want to breathe the free air. I guarantee it.
Shit, they'll stop breathing.
Yeah, they'll stop breathing.
And you know what? That would be a good thing. Have y'all seen that post that's been going around about Nancy Pelosi back in the 80s talking exactly the way Trump is talking today about China? Oh, yeah. I've been watching that shit. I was like, listen to this bitch, man. She's saying the same goddamn thing that Trump is saying today, but now she's against it and he's for it. That's the craziest shit.
And Bill Clinton, he let 300,000 people go from the government, and Trump let
more than that, I thought. And
yeah, they didn't say a damn thing about that. They supported every bit of that shit.
Clintons weakened our military the most of anybody in the last 50 years. The Clinton administration took the military down hard. Like we lost a half, like 50% of the military got taken away by the Clinton administration.
I can say that. I can say you're probably right about that, but I guarantee you, I tell you were a Republican that weakened our military too, and that was George Bush.
Yes,
he weakened the shit out of our military.
Clinton
he closed down a lot of fucking bases, dude.
Clinton started that shit, and then because at the time the people were all for it, he continued on with it. And yes, it was not good. I had just gotten let's see, when was Bush in president?
He was in the early 2000s. He was right after Clinton,
right?
Yeah, no, I'm talking Junior.
Oh, yeah.
Junior. George Bush Jr., dude, he closed down a ass load of fucking military bases. Ass loads of them.
But he closed bases, but he didn't draw down military numbers when he did that. There's a difference.
He didn't have to, because the only damn thing that got people wanting to join the military was 9/11. Before that, people were leaving our military just like they were during the Biden administration. That's the shit that people ain't talking about.
9/11 was just all the money we lost. That's all that was.
9/11, when it's the same damn thing that happened during damn Pearl Harbor. When we got bombed by Pearl Harbor, everybody and their fucking grandmother wanted to sign up to join the military. Same damn thing happened in 9/11. When we got attacked, everybody wanted to join.
Military enlistment spiked by 90%. Like from one day you had 2 people trying to enlist, the next day you had 102 people.
Oh, I mean, World War II was crazy, dude, because you had hundreds and hundreds of thousands.
That lasted for about 3 months, and that was it. And then it went away, and people were like, "Fuck the military again."
Where during World War II?
You don't have what you have without the fucking military.
Oh, I was going to say, that shit lasted a hell of a lot longer than 3 months during World War II.
No, I meant after 9/11.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, World War II was our biggest damn thing ever.
I meant the increase in enlistments after 9/11 lasted for about 3 months.
Well,
And
I
then it
mean,
went away again. And
it's the same old shit, man. I mean, because, that war was, believe it or not, if it would have been done correctly, and I've heard my brother speak a few times about that shit. He said, look, if that shit would have been done correctly, he goes, we could have been in and out of that place in a month and we wouldn't have to drag it on for years.
I would
He
have said
goes,
months, but yeah, we drug it on for years because of money.
no, my brother said it'd been done in a month.
No, I said
It'd been over and done within a month.
but it was drug on for money. That was
Oh, well, the same damn thing with Iraqi war. That's something that's drug on a hell of a lot longer than it should.
So my question is, how many here and here were in the military?
I wasn't, but I got a brother who's been in there for 40 something years, and I heard a lot of shit.
I was only in for 6. I should have stayed in longer. God damn it. That was my mistake for getting out. But I was just wondering how many people in here. I can't.
I tried to join, but
I'm not just talking people on the panel. I'm talking people in the chat.
yeah, I actually tried to join, and they told me my eyes were too bad, and they wouldn't let me join. I passed every other test, just couldn't pass the eye test.
That's not true. They told you were too short.
No, they didn't ever say that. No, they literally told me I couldn't see good enough to join.
I was actually almost too
tall. I couldn't
to
pass the test.
tanker. That's one reason I didn't go into tanking, is because I was too tall.
Well, I got a buddy of mine who had a really bad time in the damn tank division during Vietnam. Holy shit, he had a rough time. God damn right he did.
I would not want to have been there. My sergeant major in my first unit was a Vietnam vet. He got sent to Vietnam. He was conscripted and sent off to go to Vietnam. And because of his height, he was short. He ended up being a tunnel rat. He re-enlisted 4 more times to Vietnam and continued being a tunnel rat, which had a life expectancy of like 30 days at the most.
Yeah.
He did 4 tours as a tunnel rat in Vietnam.
Some people just love it, man. Some people just love it.
But he lived. That's the thing. This guy was one of the guys I looked up to.
Yeah.
He called everybody a motherfucking pissant. He did. And this is a sergeant major.
Well, you know what I say about the people like the guy and stuff like that. Those guys were real men. Period. In the story, they were real fucking men.
So I was lucky, barbecue bike, is I had asthma as a child, but it ended when I was 12. If you have it beyond the 12th year of your life, it is really hard to join the Army. At least it was back in the early 90s. But because I didn't have any problems with it after I was 12 years old, I was able to join. Had I had it through my 13th year, they would have said no. And I didn't realize that. It was kind of fucked up, but I got lucky. And then I also had appendix surgery 6 weeks before my basic training start date, which was the exact minimum amount of time I needed from that surgery, because back then it wasn't the laparoscopic. They just cut a huge hole in you.
Yeah. I got some friends of mine who's got that had that surgery. They cut from damn asshole to appetite, dude. Big old fucking scar.
Army. Yeah, it was. You say it was an Army or armor? Oh, so he's
my buddy was in the Army.
I was reading Dell's.
Oh, okay. No, that buddy of mine, he was in the tank division.
25 years. My dad was armor.
That's that buddy of mine. He was in the tank division. And he was inside of a tank. Him and I can't remember how many people that he told me that was actually able to be inside of the tank at the same time back then.
3 people.
It was either 3, 4, or 5. I can't remember. But anyway, his tank got hit by a rocket and it blowed the back of the tank off. The only thing that saved his life, he was the guy in the front. He was the loader. Well, him and one other guy survived. Everybody else in the tank died. Well, the Viet Cong was walking around stabbing the dead American bodies with their bayonets and shit. Him and his other guy crawled down in the ditch, covered their bodies up with dead bodies, said they had to lay there for 3 days, just not even move, just to be able to survive that. And he got married after that and had 2 kids, but he had to get divorced because he said he would wake up in the middle of the night, not even realizing it, but he'd be beating the hell out of his wife, not even knowing what was going on.
I'm trying to remember what tanks we were using at Vietnam.
I don't know. He told me, but I can't remember.
Trying to think, were they Shermans? Were we still using? We were using Sherman tanks in Vietnam, weren't we?
I know we developed the Sherman during World War II, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what tank we were using during Vietnam. So.
You know, I'm curious because I can't remember.
But he had a rough time of it, dude. He caught that Agent Orange shit.
I bet you it was a metal one.
Yeah, I would. I
May
hope
have
so.
been.
Yeah, I guarantee you it wasn't 3D printed. But nah, like I said, like you go down there and talk to him today, dude, he will 100% avoid talking to you about anything that happened in Vietnam.
Primarily
He just-
relied on the
he don't
M48
like
Patton as the main battle tank while utilizing the 551 Sheridan as a light tank. And the M67 flamethrower tank. Oh, those things were badass. Yeah, so these are tanks I'm not that familiar with. I know the newer tanks, you know, the M1 Abrams. Those are badass. I've been in those.
Yeah, they say they're badass tanks.
Okay,
I've
so
seen them like at museums and stuff, but I've never actually got inside.
we were using the M48 Patton was the main tank we were using. Okay.
One of the museums I like going to, and it's an outside museum, and that's the one down in Mobile, Alabama, where they got the USS Alabama battleship, and now they got a damn submarine dry dock, so you can walk through both of them and stuff. Well, they got a bunch of those old tanks and trucks and shit like that outside. It's actually really
Old
cool to go down there.
Ironside, yeah, First Armored Division. Those guys were awesome. I like First Armored. I've known a few First Armored, but they were the newer First Armored, not from back in the day. But how old are you, Dell? So when was your dad in the Army? Like what years? So you're 25 years, but I don't know how old you are.
Did you say his dad was in Vietnam?
No, he didn't say he said military. He didn't say Vietnam.
Okay.
I don't know how old Dell is.
Fuck, did you get that rainbow switch working right now?
Well, it was working right in the video, wasn't it?
Well, I just didn't know if he went back and changed all the bulbs to different colors. I'm waiting because he's gonna kick my ass off the panel here in a minute or mute me.
No, I hear you.
Oh, okay. You just ain't gonna answer it. She's like, I ain't answering that bullshit.
Okay, it wasn't Vietnam. So you're my age. So I saw where you wanted to mount that light box, and it was like the perfect location. Had your fiber elements a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, up in the pocket of right there on the side of the thing.
that
That would have been a great location.
That was a perfect place for it. I like where you put the switch too. That looked pretty good.
So, saying all that, and now that you got that going, how much longer do you think it's going to be before you finally get all your interior back together?
I don't know. I gotta do stuff in the back still.
Are you putting rear seats in it?
I don't have upholstery.
Okay. Just gonna like do a seat delete or
For now.
yeah.
Well, just out of curiosity, do you think, or better yet, are you going to try to have that thing up and going by Ford takeover so you can take that one down there?
I gotta have it ready for a daily driver so I can fix my truck.
Oh yeah, I forgot you told me you got to take your truck apart again, don't you?
Now.
I got a
Yeah, I remember
leaky
you saying something.
turbo, so I'm just gonna take them both off and have them serviced.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Like
I remember you
oil?
saying something about you had to work on your truck.
Is it oil or water?
Oil.
Okay.
Well, I mean, just out of curiosity, can you not still use Black Sunshine as a daily and go ahead and take that one apart?
Miles in that car.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm just asking. That's all I'm doing. Because I know you used it last year when you had to do the cam phasers and all that shit for a daily driver, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Sunshine's geared for not driving daily, right?
Right. Yeah. The other car, man, that thing, it's easier on gas.
So what's your gearing in Black Sunshine?
It's 373.
Okay, it's what I want to go to in my car too, but I've got different gearing.
Hell, you got a 5-speed. It don't seem like it should be that damn bad on damn gas.
There's
No,
five.
5-speed 373. Yeah, it's not the greatest.
Well,
Yeah.
I know it's not the greatest, but I mean, hell, it still should be
And I
okay.
still got. I mean, I got
Five
all.
speed with
I got all this.
373 gears. The only reason it's not good is because you probably got a 26-inch tall tire on the back.
Well, that and the thing's got retarded timing too. So
And now, is that on purpose? Do you want it to have retarded timing?
yeah.
Okay,
What
okay.
size
I'm
speed's in
just
there?
asking.
Is that the oh my god, I can't think of the name of the damn transmission.
You got a T5.
T5? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, I
T5
got all the stuff for 355 gears in it, but I you got to put it together. So
Yeah, I got the 331s right now. If
Hey, Funky,
I give it to you to change them.
I got a 430 gear right here. You should put in it.
yeah, no, not that.
I'm actually looking at going to 373s on mine and still using it as a daily, but my daily drive to work is 8 miles or less.
Yeah, but you got a 6-speed. That makes all the difference in the world.
I got
You got that extra
4
gear.
has the like 96 rear end in it, but it's got like what 273s in it or some shit like
I was
that.
gonna say, I will say my my 4th gear is probably better than his 5th gear.
So when you do wind up building that rear end that you need to be building, is that the one that's going in black sunshine, or is that the one that's going to go in the red car?
No, it's going to black sunshine. I'll have to redo the one in the red car. It's just 275 or 273s are nice for driving around, but it's got the one wheel peel, and I don't want that.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree with that. Now, when you do wind up putting the 393 in yours, what gear do you plan on putting in that car?
I don't know, probably 355s in that one too.
355s are good.
355. Well, I got mine. That's good.
That's a good road gear.
My car originally was 355s before I changed to 331s, but now I want to go to 373s so I can at least get a little bit. I want to be able to have a little fun at the track, and I don't need super long distance driving, super gas mileage in it.
Yeah, mine's the 373s in it and retarded 4 degrees. That car's got a lot of high end. It goes.
Yeah.
Bucky, you don't have one wheel pill out. You can put it in reverse, back up real quick, put it back in reverse, and it will sometimes pull off from 2 wheels.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I don't want to like have to go through some kind of like
fucking Rubik's Cube to get the
combination
shit
of shit.
You just want the fucking shit to work from the get go and be done with it. Yeah, I don't blame you.
The 331s in my car is real nice when I'm on like road course or just driving. That I'm doing 70 in the 2nd gear, no problem. No problem.
But the 355 in that damn the 393 car, that's gonna be a good cruising highway gear. So that's all gonna work out real good.
Well, that's what mine was, 355.
The mini school that was breaking.
And I know that's what Funky builds his cars for. He don't build to go out there and race or nothing. He just builds to cruise and have a good time.
355. I think I was at 65 miles an hour. I think I was about 2100.
Yeah, look how much I wore into it.
Funky might wind up being a little bit higher than
2100
that.
what gear?
Fifth.
In the mini school.
Did you say 5th?
Good
Yeah.
launch.
Oh crap! Now, like I could be doing 60 in 2nd gear at about, I think it's about 4,500 RPM.
Yeah. Well, I have a small junkie car. You got something else?
A Mustang, just a Mustang.
Just a Mustang.
Mustang, base model, GT.
I know.
I mean, it wasn't a base model; it was a premium. It was not a performance pack because that would have come with 373s.
Funky, you could always do like Tussin and get you one of them 488s or 488s. Throw it in there.
You think that'd be one?
He wants 5 miles to the gallon.
And really have a good time. We'll wake that 347 up for sure.
Just get a damn what's it called, the gear bender.
work long enough to get it down the road.
Hell
You
yeah.
don't need that. You don't need that with a manual.
No, I just said for highway.
Yeah. I'm just saying you don't need that with a manual. You need that with an automatic, not a manual.
Okay.
But, they're letting them fucking dogs out. God damn, they're barking
Change
back.
gears and the transmission itself.
It's a
Now
blind.
you know the reason. You know the reason why they add the gear vendor, right, to the automatics.
Well, yeah, but I thought. Now I'm just asking. They put the gear benders on the damn standard too, don't they?
Not that I've heard of. They only put them on automatics. That's only because they want to overdrive.
Because I thought you could. Okay. Anyway, I thought that you when it's electronic, so you push the button and it changes the gears all the way around. First, second,
Nah,
blah, blah.
nah. Usually the gear vendor is strictly for automatic cars because they want to overdrive. The manuals you don't have that because you already got your overdrives. In your fifth and sixth gears are your overdrives, so you don't need a gear vendor.
What is Sublime playing with his dog?
Yeah, but I was Steve, but anyway. Okay.
So that's why I'm here.
But Bama, I'm not going to sit here and say that some people has not put them behind a manual. I'm not going to sit here and say they haven't because I've just personally never seen or heard nobody doing it. So
I've seen one Nomad. 55 Nomad, I think it was. I seen then another guy had one in I forgot what year Corvette. It was a 5-speed.
that's the only thing bad about them damn Corvettes is they have a fucking torque tube. And boy, I seen all the damn shit and headaches that damn Cletus went through with his damn torque tube on his car and on Ruby and shit like that. I was like,
Because they were
man,
pushing the power without upgrading it.
yeah, they were pushing a fucking monstrous amount of power through a stock shit.
Yeah. Well, that's I've dealt with that with drive shafts and shit, and you just don't do that.
No,
I broke 4 drive shafts before, and that I broke 3 stocks and 1 GT350 drive shaft before or not drive shaft, but
Spider gears.
whatever those things are going out to the wheels. It's not the drive shaft; it's the
axles.
axles. I broke 3 axles, regular stock axles, and 1 GT350 axle, and then 1 drive shaft before I finally upgraded everything. And that was on
Damn.
stock power. That was before I put the Whipple on.
All I can say
Time
is you
Whipple
were.
got on there. I was already upgraded to handle that kind of power.
All I can say is you were a slow learner.
No, it's just I had free stuff that was given to me, so I just swapped it out.
Well, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Here,
Free
hell
stuff
yeah,
is much nicer than the
hell yeah.
now cost me a lot of money.
Yeah.
Well, they usually
I have cost me a lot of money.
Salty
you got the 1,000 horsepower axles, or you got the 2,000 horsepower?
horsepower axles.
Oh, the 1,500. Okay.
Because I didn't know what I would be making on the Whipple, so
Yeah. That's perfect sense. Hell yeah, I don't blame you.
I knew it wouldn't be anything above that. So
Yeah. It's, it's best to overbuild and underbuild is the way
I
I look
went
at
to a 1-piece aluminum, but it was a really good 1-piece aluminum drive shaft. It was it's made by Dana. It's built by Dana, and it's good. I just swapped the thing the other day. I just took it in and out. Oh, it's such a nice drive shaft. It's so clean.
Hey, Dana is proven products, buddy. I will say that about him.
Well, it's a Steeda drive shaft, but when I got it and it came in a Dana packaging and had all the Dana, I was like, oh, this is good. And it's been balanced perfectly. It's a really nice drive shaft.
But I'm one of those type people, and this is mainly for Funky because he's probably used more of that stuff than the rest of you guys, and it's the only reason why I'm saying this to Funky. Funky, have you ever got anything bad from Steeda? Because dude,
No.
that's almost everything that they sell is good quality shit. Dude.
I
No.
love all my Steeda stuff. I mean, BMR makes great stuff. Steeda makes great stuff.
Yeah, it's all made in the USA, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
exactly. Both of them. I love all my Steeda parts. In fact, I was looking at them the other day going, I might be taking this stuff off because I don't really need it anymore. But then again, I also don't like the wheel hop. And the Stop the Hop kit from Steeda works. It just does.
Kim Catalia?
Yeah, it's Kim.
Oh,
Hey, Bama, your buddy's showing up.
I seen that.
Hey, Kim.
Maybe that is, but it ain't me.
Bama's buddy.
Bama's buddy.
Bama's basting buddy.
Bama's buddy.
She comes right out of the gate. Bama!
that distinct voice.
Did you come running out of the kitchen to talk to me?
She said she broke her baster. She needs to borrow yours.
Oh,
Yeah, but Sublime, did she break it off in you? That's the question.
I've been sitting here the whole time, so no.
I hope it's plastic, not glass.
You know, she's lying. She's saying that I used it so much that it's broken.
She takes one of those damn little torches and heats it up, makes that motherfucker
I
pliable.
don't even think I own one of those anymore.
So Subline goes to work. She got to use a gravity fed.
So you've heard of cylinder honing? Well, this is cornhole honing.
Cornhole hood.
Sublime, you got to get the guys out of the office in the morning.
No, we're off tomorrow because of the rain.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's good. You don't got to wake up early.
Rain,
It gets
rain.
freaking rained out like a freaking baseball game.
Yeah, think about it is though, fuck you, what he's getting is be heading your way.
You know, I was watching a baseball game earlier, and why is it they stop for rain, but they don't stop for snow?
Because it's more fun to try to catch.
Because
More
rain is
fun to
I
try
was
to.
watching the Rockies play,
Yeah.
and it was snowing like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but think about it. It's more fun to try to find a white baseball in the
I don't
snow.
think they should stop
You know,
any kind of weather.
And you can't say motherfucker on this live stream.
why you just said it?
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, okay.
I was just surprised watching the Rockies play in the snow, and I'm like, they'll stop it for just an inkling of rain. They'll hold the game until the rain stops, and then they bring out the covers to try and cover the field, or at least the infield. And I'm like, but a little bit of snow is not fucking rain, just frozen.
Yeah, but,
Well, I agree with you there, Funky.
They wet the infield down before the game starts.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I agree with you, Funky, 100%. As much money as those guys make, they should not be stopping for any weather other than lightning. Other than that, I agree. They don't need
Lightning,
about it.
I don't know. They could stay out there.
You know what?
Well,
Stay out there. You know why? Because the lightning's not going to hit them because the stadium, which is taller than them, has lightning rods all over it.
All right, well, do me a favor. Tell that to a golfer.
It's not like they're using aluminum bat.
Okay, a golfer's not in a stadium.
I'm going to say, tell that to a golfer.
But
That motherfucker will run for the hills. I don't blame him.
Well, get carbon fiber clubs, and you won't have that problem.
They still got steel heads on them.
Yeah,
Bama, they don't let down the entire.
carbon
They still got steel
fiber
heads.
shafts.
They got carbon fiber shafts, but they still got steel heads.
Yeah, but the shafts don't conduct electricity. So
Yeah, but I still wouldn't want that motherfucker to strike that close to my head.
you know what? You're gonna die. You're gonna die when you're meant to die. So just
Yeah, but you know, I would.
Die with your boots on if you're gonna die.
But yeah, I would like to choose a different way to die than fucking lightning.
No.
What, sitting in a computer?
You die.
Well, I'd
when
much
you
rather
die.
die sitting at a computer than fucking die with a fucking lightning bolt rod in my hand. Fuck that
Well,
shit.
you're gonna die at the computer with a lightning bolt rod in your hand because it's going after the computer.
Yeah, just to make sure you got a base in your hand when you pass. And
Dude, I have
Bama,
been, and I'm sure Bama has too. I have been out on a golf course when it started lightning. Dude, the last thing I want in my hand is a fucking golf club. Fuck
And
that
I'm
shit.
not gonna lie, when it started lightning, we fucking put our clubs away and we
You
fucking
bet your ass. We headed to the clubhouse. We headed to the clubhouse to the beer bar. We fucking waited out.
young. I was a teenager then. I couldn't do that.
And Bama, they don't wet down the entire infield before the game. It's usually just a sandy area where the
I know, but you know what the hell I was talking about, you little goofy
I
bastard.
knew exactly
all
what
the
you're talking
puppets.
about. But if it starts raining, they cover it, so it doesn't get too wet. It doesn't
It's
get
the
muddy.
ditch.
You
Hey,
basic
y'all
bastard.
remember back in the days, when the football team and the baseball team shared the same damn stadium, and a lot of times some of the football field will be dirt and some of the football field will be grass.
Yeah,
Every
Yeah,
now
that
and then,
happened right up to last year with the Raiders and the A's.
yeah.
Yeah, they just don't really do that shit anymore.
No, they really don't. They try not to. It's like I remember when I was a kid and I used to go to Candlestick Park, which was both the Giants and the 49ers. And the 49ers were playing, there'd be dirt in parts of the field where the diamond
Where
was.
where the infield was.
Yeah. They just left it that way. Now, I think during season though, they would fix that and they'd cover it.
Well,
But
look at the
during
Metrodome. The
preseason-
Metrodome, they covered up the dirt parts.
Yeah, but during preseason and in practice, they didn't cover it up when it was
Shit.
when both seasons were running at the same time.
Yeah, I remember back when the Braves and the Falcons used to play in the same stadium, which used to be the Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. They'd never really cover up the damn infield. Like I said, some of the field would be dirt, some of it would be grass. But I always thought that added a better element to the game because you got to play differently when you're on dirt than when you're on fucking grass.
Yeah, it's like playing AstroTurf to dirt or to grass.
Yeah, and I like that aspect of the game.
the best
I
thing
mean,
about
hell, the motherfuckers got to earn their money. I mean, look how much money these fucking fools are making these days.
Yeah.
the best thing about a rain delay is when the crew is rolling the tarp out to cover the field, and one of them slips and falls and ends up getting rolled up inside it.
Yeah, roll up in the damn tarp. Yeah, I've seen that.
I've never seen that in person. I have seen it on TV though.
Yeah, same here. I've seen it on TV. Yeah.
No, I've seen. You know, one of the greatest things about rain delays is you can go get beer and
Hell yeah. And that'd be the busiest time the beer bar is too. Rain delay, fucking everybody in the stadium going to the beer bar. Going to the pistol first, then the beer bar.
Yeah, pretzels and beer, baby.
Yes, sir.
And a hot dog, a foot long dog. Oh god!
But I never was much in going to baseball games. I went to a lot of Falcon football
I
games.
enjoyed
never cared about watching the
baseball
Braves.
in like AAA games, like the farm leagues. I love going to their games because those guys are playing harder because they're trying to make it to the big leagues, and it's cheap for one, cheaper to go. And
I was one of them totally fucking bandwagon fans. I didn't give a damn about baseball. If the Braves ever made it to the playoffs and shit, then I would start watching baseball. Other than that, I didn't watch a damn game.
Dude, the Braves were hot for many years.
But I will.
Dude, in the '90s, dude, they won more NL championships than anybody else.
I will
Yeah.
say this: I have gone to so many baseball games, like when I was not including when I was a kid, because I was given free tickets and free parking. It's the only reason I went. And like or like if the Rainiers get the free stuff with the VIP, so you can go up and get free beer, free snacks, and all that.
Yep.
I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I'll go. And it was a great game because it's
Yeah,
minor league. And
the
they're
Braves hold the consecutive NL tournament. I don't think nobody's ever going to break that.
love minor league games.
Dude, I went to a Bears game about 3 years ago that was against Tom Brady and the Patriots. And it was the blizzard game, dude. It was ridiculous. We walked through probably 6 inches of snow on the sidewalk, wet snow, just to get to the game. And it just blizzard the entire game, dude. Everything was covered in snow. Seats, field, you name it. Just
That would have been miserable.
one of the worst
Did you
games
have
I've ever
fun?
played.
Did you have
What year
fun?
was that?
4 or 5 when he was still on the Patriots before he
I
went to the
remember
Bucks.
when I was in school. Remember the fog game in Chicago?
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, you couldn't even see the freaking field with the cameras.
You went to this snowy game. Did you have fun? Did you enjoy yourself?
Hell no.
I'd have been fucking miserable.
Then I
Yeah,
wouldn't
I'd have been
gone.
miserable.
If
It was free.
that
It was
miserable,
free.
I probably wouldn't have gone.
It was
Every
free
game
tickets.
has been windy or rainy at the worst.
And
So,
your
so,
first football, you think you can handle it.
so what year was that you went with the snow and all?
Like I said, it was before Brady went to the Bucks. So I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, something like that.
Been a
Was
while.
Kim there?
What?
Was Kim there? Your wife?
No, my buddy, his dad has season tickets, and my buddy had tickets for that game, but he only has 2 tickets, so it was me and my buddy that went to the game.
Okay.
Guy I grew up with.
Like I said, the games I've had the most fun at have been minor league games, like for baseball.
Oh, yeah.
Football,
Yes.
I've never been to many football games. Last one I was probably at was a 49ers game way back in the day, like in the 80s.
Minor league baseball games are the best. They're more fan interactive.
Like
Yep.
when we were in Oklahoma, we went to an Oklahoma game at their minor league stadium right there in Oklahoma City. We were there for work, and one Sunday they were having a game. We decided to go. They were playing the Dodgers, and it was just a great fucking day. It was a brand new stadium too, so it was just really good day. Had a good game.
Yeah, the
Good
Mud
food,
Hens
beer.
are Detroit's a farm team. So are the Whitecaps that are right here. They're
Yeah,
right. They're
I love
Whitecaps are right
farm
across the
teams.
river.
The Rainiers in Tacoma, Washington.
The
Dude, I'm
Mud
gonna tell you
Hens-
the best amateur games to go watch, and I'm gonna tell you, and Funky's been there and seen them too. It's fucking hockey games.
Oh,
They're fucking awesome, dude. I used to go watch the Making Whoopee all the time. Them dudes didn't give a shit. They
used to go watch
fought like a motherfucker.
I used to go
I
up and
love
watch, the Red Wings because that was my team back in the
Yeah,
day. I used to love watching them.
we got one of the best minor league hockey teams in the country here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Grand Rapids Griffins.
Wait,
Yeah,
Salty,
you-
what are you referring to with Whoopi in the game?
That was the name of the team. It was called the Making Whoopee.
Oh,
They have
that
a-
was the
that was
name
the name of the
Maple
hockey team.
Leaf as their
Yeah.
logo.
Yeah, literally, that was the name of the hockey team. It was called the Making Whoopee.
I hate to see what their logo looked like.
It's
No, dude, it was cool.
It's
It
a
was
maple
cool.
leaf, just like the Toronto
Yeah.
Maple Leafs.
Yep.
But it's
Yeah,
a Whoopi.
too.
It's like the minor league in Birmingham. That was one that Jordan played for. Was the Biscuits.
The Biscuits.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
We used to go. I mean, the last time I went with my wife was to a Rainiers game, which was the Mariners minor league.
Oh damn! Somebody's getting trouble inside this car.
Sublime, have you never been to a hockey game?
Oh yeah, I've been to the Chicago Wolves. I've been to one of their games, and I've been to a couple Blackhawk games.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, hockey fans, they are a different breed of their own. They're like no other fucking fan, dude. I'm telling you.
I think fans of a team are fans of a team. They're all about the same. They just portray it slightly differently depending on the stadium. You're in an ice rink, so you're going to be a little different. It's cold.
It's just I don't know, man. I've been to baseball games, I've been to football games, basketball games, but goddamn hockey games, they're different, dude. I'll tell you, they're
I've
fucking
never
different.
really noticed the difference in any
Shit, I have. But I'll tell you what, it's a great atmosphere though,
It's fun.
because they're different. Yeah, it's fun, dude. I mean, it's a lot of fun.
I used to watch hockey back when sometimes the puck would hit the glass hard enough to shatter it. That doesn't happen as much anymore because they use much better stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's a different story.
Hell, they've almost taken the fun out of hockey. You don't see a whole lot
Yeah.
of damn fights and shit like you used to no more.
Yeah,
we
it's
still do.
penalized much for it now.
Unless it's Canada and the USA.
Well, it's just the thing of it is, man. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's. A lot of people say the same thing about NASCAR. The only reason why they want to go see a NASCAR race is because of wrecks. Well, a lot of people say, well, the only good thing about going to a hockey game, you can see a lot of fights. Well, I like seeing the gameplay. Just like
No.
NASCAR, I want to see racing instead of wrecking. I don't care about seeing the wrecking.
When I used to watch hockey, the only reason I wanted to see a fight was when somebody got done dirty. And then I wanted to see a fight. But other than that, the gameplay just always amazed me because I suck on the ice. I'm a horrible ice skater, and it just amazes me how well they can do that.
Oh, I
Well,
love
what
that.
I found out about going to hockey games, usually when the fight breaks out, you're not even looking at that end of the court, that end of the ring. You're looking somewhere else, and you're looking down there, and all of a sudden you catch the middle or the tail end of the fight. But hell, it's still good though for what time they actually get a chance to fight. But usually you're never watching the fight; you're watching some other shit. Because a lot of times it don't happen where the puck is at; it happens, out of frame of the puck.
Yeah, it's where the guys are stopping other guys. It's the enforcer.
Yeah.
know,
The chick,
they're
when
not
the
always
chick
fun,
was somebody.
but it's fun to watch. And it used to be a lot more fun when they let the fights go on. They wouldn't just like stop them and then tell everybody you're fired. You can't fucking play for the rest of the season. That's
Well, let
what
me ask y'all so what sport has the most pussiest fights in it? Literally. Think about it.
none.
NBA.
NBA.
Oh, God.
No, it's fucking NASCAR.
No,
They'll go over there and
NBA.
punch somebody. They'll go over there and
because
punch somebody
LeBron
with their
James
helmet
is the
on.
biggest flapping pussy there is.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying NASCAR. They'll go over there and they'll punch somebody with their helmet on. I'm like, you're really doing some damage to that motherfucker, ain't you?
Well, that's
Like he
stupid.
really
That
feels
was
that shit.
man.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you're hitting the dude with a helmet on. What's he gonna
If I'm
fucking
going to go
feel?
punch somebody with a helmet on, they're getting a gut shot.
That's the
NASCAR
most
was rigged.
pussiest fight. That's the most pussiest fights in the
Yeah.
world.
If you got a helmet on, you're getting a gut shot or a nut shot. That's it. I ain't fucking around hitting that helmet. That hurts.
So Rocky,
The be-
man, get him in the freaking in the stomach.
All
The
you got to
best
do is
fights,
kick, all you got to do is kick him in the diaper right between the legs.
hell, the best
Fucking
fights
gut
to see in
shot or a nut
NASCAR
shot, like I said.
is when I think, and it's Sublime and Bama, you can correct me on this, but wasn't it Matt Kenseth that jumped fucking Joey Logano or something like that between the fucking haulers that day? Ran up, jumped on top of his
Yeah,
fucking
but
head.
they didn't have helmets on.
No, they didn't have helmets on then. Hell no, they didn't.
No, the best fight was Joey Logano and Bush.
Oh yeah, that one.
Between the two
Huh?
cars, Joey took him down and busted him in the face a couple of times, and then he got pulled off, and then one of Bush's crew members punched Joey in the face.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Didn't Joey
But
get?
anytime anybody punches Joey, I'm gonna clap.
Wait, remember the one where Harvick and Kyle Busch were going at it, and Harvick freaking jumped up on Kyle Busch's car and started walking down the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, wasn't it Brad Keselowski and who the hell was it? They caught him between the haulers, and they started fighting between the haulers.
Yeah,
I
that
want to
was
say
That's happened
Bush
a couple
and
times in the last 10
wasn't that Kevin Harvick jumping on top of Brad Keselowski?
no, that was Bush and Brad.
Yeah, that was what 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
It was a little bit, yeah, but it was them between the haulers.
There've been some actually good fights. I'm gonna tell you but the one driver, the two drivers that nobody really wanted to swing at, and that was Jimmy Spencer and fucking Ryan Newman. Nobody
that's
wanted to swing at neither
all
one of those guys.
it
Ryan
was.
Newman was like a short fucking bulldog. Did nobody want to fuck with him?
All it
And,
was.
no, no,
Me,
no, no, no. Newman was not a short guy. If you go look at him standing against the other guys,
I
he's a
didn't. I
big
didn't mean. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that literally. He's like one of those drivers
big
that
boy.
don't have much. He don't have much of a fucking neck, if you know what I mean.
Sublime is right. Uh,
All it
Carl,
was.
nobody wanted to mess with his ass.
Yeah.
Carl Edwards wasn't nothing but a bunch of bully talk.
Oh yeah, you think
He,
that?
but think about it. Who did he, other than him taking that fake swing at Matt Kenseth during that interview that day? Who actually did he ever hit?
No,
There was
no one was
Think about
super
it.
nice to fight
there
with him.
was several that he went to talk to, and they went to holler.
It was
The
all
You
only
right.
one,
go back and look at the recording.
hell, the only one that actually really done some damage to somebody was fucking Jimmy Spencer when he fucking punched fucking Kurt Busch back out there in fucking Arizona. Now he
Dude,
fucked Kurt. He busted that bastard right upside the head.
I
No, he
saw
broke his
It's
nose.
all
He
rigged
broke
and
his
staged.
nose.
a documentary on Carl Edwards, dude. He used to freaking talk so much shit to his own teammates that they didn't want to freaking be involved with him.
Yeah, but if you go back and listen to some of those teammates after all these years, they say off camera and shit that Carl Edwards was a totally different person. He changed when he was on camera, but he was a totally different person off camera.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you need to go back and go to Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s interview, and you'll find out.
I watched that whole damn interview.
No, I'm not talking about talking to
I,
Carl Edwards. I'm talking about everybody talking about Edwards.
I watched that whole podcast where he was on the Dale Jr. download. So I watched that whole podcast,
You're not listening
and
to him.
it was cool. I like this. I'm glad to see what he's doing today. he's building this boat so he can damn go sailing and shit like that. And I mean, I think it's cool to do something different. Now he's going to get back into announcing with Dale Earnhardt Jr. on Amazon Prime. He's going to be one of the announcers with Junior on Amazon Prime. And I think that's a cool thing for him to come back into NASCAR and do something. I mean, look, that's the sport that made the guy what he is today. But it don't help. It don't help.
I ain't gonna pay extra to let somebody talk.
But it don't hurt when you're married to a doctor that makes the amount of money that his wife makes. You don't have to worry about working then.
Well, he left because of her, because she said that you're going to be dead if you don't stop this. He had like what 4 concussions? Yeah.
Yeah, he had he had a bunch of concussions like really close together.
Yep.
And he was like Junior. Junior had a whole bunch of damn concussions, but never knew exactly what was wrong with him. The thing about Carl Edwards is his wife being a doctor, she knew what was wrong with him, but he didn't want to take the time out of the car and out of driving to go get himself taken care of. There's a big difference between those two. But you're right. He did quit because of his wife.
Jake over there.
Everybody's going grocery shopping because everybody thinks they're going to fucking starve to death.
Whether you want to go or not, that's up to you.
Do what now? What about the groceries?
I said everybody's going grocery. Hell, most everybody went to grocery shopping on damn April 1st because they were scared the damn tariff was going to make it where they couldn't even afford to buy groceries on April 2nd when the damn tariff went in. I've been watching that shit on the news, dude. I've been laughing like hell. I'm like, come on, people.
So all the toilet paper's gone again?
Say what now?
So all the toilet paper's gone again?
Dude, they're buying every single thing up in the whole fucking store. It ain't just toilet paper, paper towels. They're buying everything.
Oh my God.
I ain't lying. Everybody thinks the fucking tariffs are going to make it. Oh, we won't get this. We won't get that. We're going to go hungry. We can't have our favorite fucking Jolly Ranchers or some bullshit.
Buy a bunch of damn condoms and stop these fools people having babies.
We can't get our collard greens.
Exactly, Funky. I mean, people are just going absolutely ape shit. Y'all remember, because I know you're old enough, especially us older guys. You can remember what happened when when it was clicking over from 1999 to 2000.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody swore the world was going to come to an end. Yeah, that shit was some crazy shit, buddy.
Y2K.
It's funny. I didn't think it was going to come to an end myself because
I didn't either, but you couldn't tell all these motherfucking tree huggers that because the world was going stupid,
See,
man.
that night we were partying like it was 1999.
Because it
though,
was.
that other than meeting you guys on the internet, I wish that when it turned Y2K, when it turned that 00 or 000, I kind of wish the internet would have went away.
I guarantee you I was high as hell that night.
and the internet was nothing like it is now back then.
Oh, hell no, hell no. Hell no. But you know what, though? I'm not going to sit here and say nothing. I enjoy the internet. I'm glad we got it.
I bet you do, you little pervert.
No, because it makes, for one thing, it makes up looking whatever you want, looking for it. You don't have to go to the stores anymore to look. You can fucking just pull it up online.
Well, the
and there
stores
it is.
don't like that so much because a lot of them went out of business because of the fucking internet. I miss
Wow.
Radio Shack. I'm going to admit it. I miss Radio Shack. The old
So
radio.
I miss my Kmart, damn it.
All I can say is,
Kmart too.
I'm gonna
I
tell you
want
right
my
now,
blue light
I don't
special
miss
today.
radio. I don't miss Radio Shack, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Because they sell so much better shit today.
No.
No, that's not
I'm
true.
saying the old Radio Shacks had electronics in them that you couldn't buy anywhere else easily.
Well, for that time, Radio Shack was a shit. But before that, in its time, Western Auto was the shit until different
It's
places
like
came
when
along.
they started selling nothing but toys and fucking cell phones. Radio Shack was no longer Radio Shack. They were
Well,
shit.
of course, I 100% agree with that.
That's why they went out of fucking business.
But I mean, how can you not jump on the cell phone bandwagon when that was the biggest crave at the time?
But it
Hell, dude,
didn't
you had
do
to
them
sell it.
any good. You know that, right? That didn't help them at all. In fact, it
Well,
them up.
no, because I think that was ultimately their demise.
It was.
I mean, I really do. But I mean, as a business owner in any kind of business that they are, when the hot thing is going, dude, you just, as a business owner, you just have to switch to the hot thing because that's
No,
where the
actually,
most sales are going to happen at.
I've noticed that hot thing has killed so many
Oh,
more
it
businesses than
it
it
only
is.
lasts so long. That's the thing about it. The hot thing only lasts so long, and then it wears off.
Yeah, that's back when you paid by the minute and you didn't have free long distance and you
Yeah,
called
no
up. Yeah.
shit.
It's like this, man. It's just you had Kodak.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the little
They,
Kodak kiosks or the
they
little
went
mini buildings.
all in on film.
Yep.
Yep.
All in on film.
I was one of those guys. I did it too.
One of the
Yep.
guys, and this happened back in I think the 70s. One of the guys that worked for him came up with freaking the digital camera. And they basically were like, "What the fuck are you thinking? This ain't
Yeah.
happening. This is not happening." So they
Kodak
put
could
that,
have been the leader of digital cameras.
yeah, they put that guy in the corner somewhere and just kept him out of sight.
Yep. And guess what
And
happened
then
to him?
that put them. It just made that became their demise. You know, it was freaking
Yep.
because they
Did
were
you know
all in on film.
they're making Kodak film again?
I'm sure they are.
Because of the nostalgic people who have these cameras and want film. They've
Yeah,
started
they even brought back the
They never
Polaroid.
went out of business.
Dude, I'm a huge fan of the Polaroids. I have always been a fan of the Polaroids.
Polaroids is something different. I'm talking.
Yeah, but I've always been a fan of the Polaroids.
Millimeter film.
So,
They quit making it. Kodak quit making it for a little while, but they've come back because there's so many nostalgia people with these old cameras that want it, and so they came back with it. It's not nearly. You can't find it as easily as you used to.
I mean, it's the same thing about a scanner. Remember when the scanners came out and you could hook it up to your computer and scan the shit from there to your computer and all? Look how many people went out and spent millions and millions and millions in companies buying scanners. And now people don't even fucking use them no more. I mean, think about it. Who's got a fucking scanner and who actually uses it?
One, it's on my printer.
Yeah, but who uses it though? You got one, but do you use it? That's the whole thing. Do you use it?
I actually do every now and then. Not very often, but I do.
Yeah, it's like
Even the
Sears.
faxes are going away.
Sears was a catalog company.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
sold by
yeah.
catalog. They refused to go online.
Oh,
So
Yep.
by the time they could correct themselves, it was too late. So
Yep.
then they doubled down and said, "You know what? Let's buy Kmart." That
It
was an
the other way
anchor ready
around.
to go to the
Kmart
bottom of the
actually
fucking
bought
ocean, dude.
Sears.
Exactly. Kmart was only on their. They was already on their way there. Why would you buy a
Kmart
sinking ship?
bought Sears, guys. It wasn't the other way around. Kmart bought Sears, not the other way around.
Yeah.
All right,
Kmart
whatever,
was the
dude.
buyer.
What the fuck ever.
But I will say this. Guess what? One of them bought the other one, and both of them fucking went down the same rabbit hole. They're fucking gone.
The problem I hate is Sears, the catalog store, was the one that should have been primed and ready to go online.
You would have thought that.
They would have been perfect had they embraced it instead of fighting it. They would probably still be they'd be the Amazon of today.
It's just like the old saying. It's like the old saying. Some people don't like change. They like things to stay the way they are.
Yeah, I fully believe that had they embraced it instead of Amazon being Amazon, it would be Sears, would be the big internet thing still.
And you know what? I guarantee you, they've thought about that a million times, but it's too late now.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying that I think they could have been what Amazon is had they embraced it instead of fighting it and going, no, that's not us. We're not doing that.
They probably could have. I won't disagree with that.
I hated it because Sears was one of my favorite stores to go to.
Well, I love Sears because I used to love going by Craftsman Tools.
Well, it wasn't just Craftsman. It's where I went and bought suitcases. It's where I went and bought my shoes. It's where I went and bought, I bought my ties and everything there back when I used to have to wear those.
Oh, I'm finna say, fuck, I bought a couple of them, and it's only
I
because
used to have to do that for work.
they was only because of weddings and funerals. Other than that, I ain't wearing no fucking
I
tie.
used to have to wear ties to work. And it's been a while. And I don't miss
As a matter of fact, I didn't even wear a tie at my wedding. I rented a fucking tuxedo and tore it up and took it back and had to pay for that motherfucker.
I wore a pink tuxedo T-shirt to my
I
wedding.
didn't wear no pink. I didn't do that.
No, my wife.
I bet you did. I bet you did, Salty.
Oh, I
Pink,
promise you I didn't.
pink,
Guarantee you I
pink.
didn't. Guarantee you I didn't, bro.
My wife picked it out and she bought it, and I wore it.
I had a black tuxedo, white shirt, a fucking
hers said
maroon
Ride on it.
bow tie, and a maroon cummerbund.
Now we got married at a car event. We got married at a hill climb at the top of the
Yeah,
hill.
I've seen your wedding pictures. Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. And our cake was just a sheet cake from Costco with some models of our cars on it.
Nah, the way I ruined my tux is me and my buddy, the dude that was my best man at my wedding, we were outside and I had a piece of cake and I hit him in the face with it. And he went to chase me and I took off and I was doing good until I hit the gravel. And then it went ass over tea kettle, brother. And I slid on my back, across that gravel and tore that fucking tuxedo jacket all to shit. And then I had to wind up paying for the damn tuxedo when I took it back to Gingham formal wear. I was like, fuck.
I've never worn a tuxedo and I
So that didn't fucking benefit me none.
tuxedos look better on skinny people anyway.
I was skinny.
I was
I was skinny back in those days, boy. I was fit to be tied. Now I'm just a big old fat ass old gray bearded bald headed man.
When I got married, we did have to buy a new T-shirt because the one she originally bought for me was too big because I'd lost weight. So I went to a 2X for my 3X. We had to buy a different one. But I'm back to 3X again. So
shit, I went on damn Amazon today and ordered a bunch of damn Fox Body Mustang shirts. And I'm like, well, I don't know why I did this because I ain't got a fucking Fox Body. But you can go on there, man, and type in Fox Body Mustang t-shirts, and dude, there's a fucking ass load of those bastards on there. All different kinds of designs.
I don't need any more T-shirts. I got too many.
Hell, they got a bunch of damn GT500 damn t-shirts on there too, Sublime, with your car on front of it. So same color car and everything, same stripes, everything.
On where?
On Amazon.
Oh, I know they're everywhere.
And you know what? They're not bad. They're not bad on prices either.
Sublime, you watching Cop?
I am.
Yeah, I'm fixing to watch it myself.
Bad boys.
No, not that one. This one's On Patrol live.
Oh, On Patrol.
Bro.
No, I ain't watching nothing. I'm just watching the fucking sky. There ain't a cloud in it though.
I'm watching this YouTube channel, Funky's Things, right now.
Not me. My van phone is under the chair I'm sitting in. So hopefully the bottom of this chair don't fall out. If it does, my big fat ass gonna land on the phone, and I guarantee you I won't be connected no more. I'm gonna tear that motherfucker all to pieces.
Funky's Things. He's up on my TV.
Sorry.
Dude,
Hey, works for me.
Hey, I almost spent the $20 a day getting a damn Freedom Plus, and I was like, man, I'm not spending $20 on this shit.
I have it, so I don't have to. I buy
Freedom Plus, what's that?
That's the shit that Cletus has got.
Cletus's
You
channel.
can go watch all of his shit that
They
he
put
does
a
at the
lot of
Freedom
shit
Factory
on
and stuff.
Freedom Plus now, though. Not even just his events. There's other events on there, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of shit on there, but I already paid for the damn what is it? The YouTube Plus Premium or whatever it is, so I don't have commercials and shit.
Yeah,
I'm not getting another damn app, dude. I got enough of them already. I pay for.
Shit, YouTube Premium costs me $25 a month now because it's Google Music, but it's family plan, so 4 of us have it. Although only 3 of us use it right now because one of us doesn't have ability to use it right now.
No, I watched his video today that he released, and he said if you go to his website and you can sign up for Freedom Plus, and he's got 3 different plans on there. And one is like $19.99, the other one's something else, and the other one's something else. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do it.
There's a video today.
Yeah, he put out a video today.
What was it?
Well, no, that wasn't him. It was yesterday. He put out the video. The No Way guy put out a video today. The No Way guy put out a video today.
No way.
Yeah, he got invited. He's racing in the damn Freedom 500.
He is. I'm gonna watch it. I'm just not gonna watch it tonight.
I'll wait until they release it on YouTube and then I'll watch it.
But I guess now, even when you're live, you can rewind it, which you didn't used to be able to do.
Yeah, he even said that on his video that you can rewind it now.
They finally they've come up so you can rewind while it's live.
Yeah, I was watching like behind the scenes that video he posted about behind the scenes and shit. Dude,
Yeah.
there's a lot of shit that goes into him putting that damn thing
Oh,
on.
fuck
Holy
yeah.
crap! I didn't realize there was so much that went into that shit.
Yeah, running a large live stream like that has millions of viewers watching it. Oh, you're killing.
Well, I'm just talking about the entire event that he's having tonight because he's got a lot more shit going on than just the Freedom 500.
Oh, I
You know,
know.
they got the van races, and they got the damn monster trucks. They got all kinds of shit on there. And then tomorrow they're having the burnout shit tomorrow.
Burnout shit.
That's why he has so many people working with him and helping. And his
Dude,
general manager,
he's got a lot of damn employees. I'm gonna be curious. I want to see what he does with that merch building now that he's moving to a bigger building. I'm gonna see what he's gonna wind up doing with that merch building.
You're dishing your cookies and coffee.
Hopefully, he uses it for storage to get rid of all that shit in his fucking parking lot, so it cleans it up a little bit.
I doubt that. I think he enjoys seeing his parking lot looking like that. To be honest with you.
Oh God, I couldn't do that. I'm sorry, I couldn't. Me personally, I've got to clean it up. It's got to be.
I don't understand why he has not moved that 57 Chevy fucking limousine out of the way. It's like, why do you keep it sitting right there? It's like in the fucking way.
It's just such a mess, though. The things that don't run, get rid of them. If they don't run, get rid of them. If you're not,
where did you get the bird from?
I didn't realize, but when I was watching that behind the scenes, they said that dude's got 120 fucking Crown Vics, not counting the ones that's in the race. Well, that's 27 more.
Yeah, they're all new this time. It's going to make the race nice because all the ones running tonight are new. I
was like, no damn wonder nobody can't buy a Crown Vic anymore. Fucking Cletus done bought them all up.
He made the prices of Crown Vics go up a couple years ago.
Oh God, yeah.
He went and bought all the ones in his local area at all the auctions. It was close to 300 Crown Vics, I think.
I could, and now he said he don't even go to auctions anymore. He goes like, I got a guy now. Because he said every time he would go, people would come there just to run the prices up on him.
Yep.
So now he's got a guy that takes care of that shit for him.
I don't blame him. I would too.
No, I don't blame him at all, neither.
I would run the price up on him just to get his ass out of there.
Yeah, shit. You bought them all.
But the thing about it is,
now they're all gone.
The thing about it is that he just didn't run the prices up on damn Crown Vics. He run the prices up on Ford Rangers. He run the price up on Nissan Ultimas. He run the price up on every fucking thing because he buys so fucking much of that shit.
When he started doing the Ultimate thing, I looked on our Facebook Marketplace here, and prices of Ultimas started going up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's the cause of running the prices up on a lot of damn different cars.
When I say you put tariffs on his ass.
Yeah, when they were. If you look at the No Way Guys video, he was doing a ride around with those guys. Dude, the amount of fucking school buses he's got on that at the Freedom Factory, it is fucking crazy. He's got a ass load of fucking school buses.
For the school bus races. He's got about 12, I think.
But if you look at them, though, there's not a damn one of them's got a front end on them. All the front ends are gone off of every one of them. They're all just sitting back there in the boneyard. It's crazy, man.
That's a little bit ridiculous.
Hey, you know what, though? I look at it like this. The dude is very successful because he found a way to appeal to his audience, and he stuck with it, and he didn't change. So that I applaud him on because he just sticks to what works and he don't fuck with it.
Prices go up for everybody else that actually wants something to do with it instead of just crashing the bitches.
Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna tell you right now, he didn't fucking bother me at all because one thing, I'm not going out to try to buy a Ford Ranger. I ain't trying to buy a Nissan Altima, a school bus, or a goddamn Crown Vic. So he didn't fuck with me in no way.
But salty, you ain't gonna buy nothing, so it don't matter.
Well, that's a given.
There's other ones of us who wanted to buy stuff like that, but the prices went up so goddamn high. We couldn't.
That's
Well,
right.
I mean, look at Dennis Collins.
So if he went out and started buying Fox bodies and tear them up and do whatever he does,
Well,
then the
like I
price
said,
would
look at
go
Dennis
up.
Collins. Dennis Collins single-handedly is the one that caused the fucking Fox bodies to go through the goddamn roof.
Who?
Dennis Collins.
Yep,
Never
the
heard
Jeep
of him.
guy. He's a Jeep guy too.
Yeah, he's a fucking Jeep guy, but he is the one that caused the Fox bodies to go through the fucking roof on prices. Because he
Well,
is the
bless his
only
heart. I
guy.
have a little
He is
thing for mine.
he is the only guy who was smart enough to buy them damn cars and store them motherfuckers and not use them. Then he took, what was it, funky 50, 60, or 70 of them to fucking Barrett Jackson and was selling 93 Cobras for like 150 grand. And all of a sudden, right after that fucking Barrett Jackson, the price of the Fox bodies went through the fucking roof.
What year was that?
Oh God, what was that? It was right before the pandemic, wasn't it, Funky? Like the year before the pandemic happened?
He wasn't selling Cobras for $150,000.
Yeah,
Yes, he was too. He sold a fucking teal Cobra for $150,000, dude. I watched the goddamn the Barrett Jackson that day.
Maybe later on, but not when.
Because that teal Cobra only had 7 miles on it. Literally
well,
7 miles. I'm like, who the fuck buys a damn 93 Cobra and don't drive it? He did. I mean, I'm sorry. I could not own one of those cars and not drive that damn thing. I'm sorry. I'd have to drive it.
Is he shortening the rear end on that?
Huh?
Different cookies and milk.
Blue. Is he cutting the rear end? He is. He's shortening the rear end.
Yeah, he already cut the other side a while ago.
No, I'm just saying a lot of people are asking, why did the price of Fox bodies go up? And it was Dennis Collins who caused that shit. And like Funky said, he's a Jeep guy. He owns a fucking Jeep shop in damn Texas.
He just cut off the ends of those. Okay.
When you're
He's
dipping,
probably
it's a
he's probably
fine
putting
line.
Ford. He's probably putting Ford 9-inch ends on it. A lot of people do that. They'll cut the ends off of a damn 8.8 and put 9-inch ends on.
I was saying, when you're dipping cookies in milk, it's a fine line between holding on to that cookie or dipping it too long, and then the falls in.
Breaks off and falls in a glass of milk. Yep.
I'm pretty good about that.
It's kind of like putting crackers in chili.
Oh.
Yeah, I agree with that, Funky. That's why I don't like using the regular saltines. You know, the little bitty chili or salad crackers, the little round ones.
Brand. I don't
give I buy them damn little bitty chili crackers, them little bitty round motherfuckers.
Oyster crackers. Those are called
oyster. They always seem to stay crunchy longer than any other fucking cracker.
Hey,
So I thought you was dipping that in some kind of protein. You
It's just damn milk, hillbilly. Don't confuse yourself.
Blue, what are you trying to say, buddy?
Milk hillbilly.
I'm not narrowing it. It's a SN95. I'm putting C-clip eliminators on it. Hand me that bracket.
Oh, I thought you was cutting the end of it off so you can put the 9-inch ends on.
Eliminators with the SN95 disc brakes. You've got to put these brackets on, and you have to cut the bearing and the seal face off, so then that'll go on.
Gotcha. I understand now. So you're not short. Yeah, I see that now. That it's not so.
Well, if you cut some of it off, you technically shortened it a little bit.
Technically, but he's having to do it. But he cut it off, and I didn't realize because I couldn't see because it was a little fuzzy earlier that he didn't cut it back.
Yeah, you did, Funky. We're gonna take my dog out for a walk.
We go.
No, we are not. You are.
Yeah, well, I am.
Go, sir. First name Frida. You're free to go, sir. Thank you.
Free to go, sir.
Let me mute real quick, guys. Hold on a second.
Well, these beans are really kicking my ass.
What?
I just keep farting, man.
Oh God!
Well, good thing you're over there and not here.
Better you than Pearl.
Yeah.
The chili is just kicking in. It's just
Is it heavy bean chili?
I put black beans and chili beans in it.
Oh, see. So last time I did my chili, I used the red kidney, the dark red, the light red, and chili beans in it, and oh, it was so fucking good. But I did use what was that fucking Gas X or whatever that Beano. I ate Beano before I ate, and it helped.
Nah,
Fuck that. Fuck that. I just go around farting.
I just need the natural flagellants, man.
Exactly. I'll take care of it. It might take 40 of those motherfuckers, but eventually it'll stop.
Farted, but had I not taken the Beano, it would have been so much worse. I wouldn't have been able to be in the room with me.
Well, luckily these aren't stinking.
Well, you didn't put the right beans in there, brother. Because you put the right beans in that motherfucker, and every fart's got a bean
I
in
just
it.
got clean bowels.
Did you? Let me ask you something. Do you put pinto beans in your chili?
No, I put.
Okay,
chili,
well there you go. Because I promise you put pinto beans in, motherfucker, you are going to
chili
stink.
beans, and I put black beans.
Black beans.
See, we
See,
put pintos in ours.
In chili. I do chili beans. Yes,
I love
black beans.
Yeah, I've never tried black beans. I'm not saying I'm not opposed to trying it though, but I just never personally have tried it.
That's my go-to. I always like black beans.
I love black beans. Now, I will say the other day for lunch that was provided by the company, we got from this one barbecue place at Mitchell's. It's phenomenal, but it was their soul food day. So they had pinto beans, onions, and cornbread. And their cornbread is phenomenal. It's
that's a meal right there all by itself. Don't need nothing else.
Well, not only that, I also had their smoked chicken. And
that probably was good too.
So good.
I got
banana pudding for dessert. And the
I'll
day
grill it
before,
out tomorrow.
we had their barbecue, and they had the peach cobbler. The peach cobbler didn't make it past the first day; it was gone.
You know what? I have never been a peach cobbler guy. Never have been.
This peach cobbler was phenomenal.
This is coming from a guy who lives in the peach state.
Yeah, no shit, dude. I mean, everybody in the fucking South pretty much eats peach cobbler, but I have never been a peach cobbler guy. I'm not much of a cobbler guy at all. Any kind of cobbler, I don't usually eat it. Never have.
I like peach cobbler. I love peaches, fresh peaches, peach cobbler.
Oh, I love peaches now. Yeah, I love peaches.
We used to make peach ice cream, like fresh homemade peach ice cream.
Yep. My mom used to make homemade. Hell yeah, that shit's good.
Oh yeah, so good.
You know, us kids had to be the one that stirred the motherfucking thing. Churned that shit.
I was lucky. We had an electric.
Oh no, we had a manual. I would turn till I got tired and switch it off to one of my brothers and sisters. Yeah.
There and made sure that had the salt and the ice had to be replaced all the time. You know, you had to put the ice in and put the salt around it. And I'm the one that had to do that, which I didn't mind because I knew I'd be eating peach ice cream. So fuck
shit, my mama didn't trust us with the ingredients. We was just a stir motherfucker. We wouldn't trust them with nothing else.
Just the ingredients were already put in. We had an electric, so it stirred it. It turned itself. I just had to make sure the ice didn't get low because if it did, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
So the ice and the salt, the rock salt.
I'm trying my best to get my mom to teach me how to make her homemade banana pudding before she leaves this world, because I'm gonna tell you, my mom makes the best fucking homemade banana pudding.
Mitchell's
and all of that shit from scratch too.
The worst thing about Mitchell's banana pudding is, and it's not a bad thing, is they put too much vanilla wafer in it, which gives it the bottom part of cakiness, but it's actually good the way they do it. But I prefer it with less because I like the pudding part more. But it was still so fucking good.
You know what gets me about some people that make banana pudding, they think that you can take Jell-O instant pudding banana and put it in there and call it banana pudding. I'm like, dude, that is not motherfucking real banana pudding. I'm sorry. That is not real banana pudding. No.
Banana pudding in the banana pudding.
But there's so many people, like if you go to like one of these like all you can eat buffets, like a Golden Corral or something, that's all they fucking do. It's all they do is use that Jell-O fucking instant pudding shit.
No, they'll use that canned shit. That comes in the big gallon cans of pudding.
My mom, buddy, she does everything homemade.
I have not made homemade banana pudding since my grandmother was alive.
I've never made it, but I sure have ate a hell of a lot of it.
I have homemade banana pudding, not banana pudding like with the wafers in it, just homemade banana pudding. My grandmother used to make that shit. She showed me how, but guess what? I'm old. I don't remember how anymore.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I have never ate homemade banana pudding without vanilla wafers in it.
I have.
Never have.
That don't sound good.
It
Say
is.
what? Fuck
It
it.
doesn't sound good.
It
It
had.
don't. It just it don't seem right.
It has banana. It's got slices of banana in it, which is
There
all
you
I
go. That's good.
It had
Yeah.
slices of banana in it, and it was phenomenal.
Yeah, but you know, it's one of those things. It's like when you say banana pudding, like homemade or banana pudding in general, there's two ingredients you just cannot forget. You cannot forget the bananas, and you cannot forget the vanilla wafers. They just
Well,
like go
not-
together.
Okay, no, we had vanilla wafers. They just weren't in it. They were served on the side.
Oh no, I couldn't do that.
Oh, because I actually prefer them crunchy. You know, without being in the banana pudding, I like them that way. And you just put them in. You kind of like you put crackers on top of chili. You put the vanilla wafers on top and eat them with the spoonful, and they still got that crunch to them and good flavor with the banana. It's just
So you tell me when you put crackers on your chili, you don't stir it up in the chili, you
I
just leave
do
it on
not.
top?
I do not. I don't like mush.
Oh,
If I have anything.
no offense, but I'm gonna have to call this you weird, man. I ain't never heard of nobody not doing that. It's just different. I've just never heard nobody not stirring their crackers up in their chili.
No, I don't. I like to leave them so they stay crunchy on top, and be able to eat them to where they still have that nice crunch of a cracker.
I mean, it does make sense, but I've just personally have never done it. I've always stirred my crackers up in my chili.
I've done it both ways.
So,
I've done it both ways, and as I've grown up and grown older, I prefer it with them not being stirred in. Now, I put rice. You got to understand, I eat my chili a lot of times on rice because the rice adds a filler, so I don't have to eat as much to be full.
oh no, I want to eat a lot of chili when I eat chili.
But I've always eaten it with rice.
I want all the farts because
And
I want to be around. I want to be around both of my brothers after I've eaten chili because I want to fuck them up all day long.
And most of the time, I put cheese on it too.
Oh yeah, I put cheese on my chili before. Hell yeah, I've done that.
Oh, not before. I do it every fucking time. There is no chili without cheese. I am a chili queso kind of guy. Queso con carne.
Whatever that is.
That's
I just call it cheese
cheese
on chili.
That is. Queso con carne is chili and cheese.
Oh, okay. I didn't know I had one of the special names. I just thought it was chili with cheese.
No,
See, people make things too damn complicated. Why
Well,
can't it
you
just
know,
be
like
called
some
what it
people
is? Why they
say
gotta
that
think of
chili-
a?
Some people say chili isn't supposed to have beans in it, and I'm like,
Because
yeah,
it's Spanish.
hot dogs,
Fool.
huh?
Con carne. Spanish.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, trust me, I get it. But I mean, we're in America. Fuck, I mean, why not just chili on cheese?
Because that's where
Cheese on
chili's
chili.
not from America.
Because it's
Oh, yeah.
Southwestern.
Hell, I don't care where it's from. It's good.
But you know what kills me is when people go, Texas chili doesn't have beans in it. I'm like, well, half the people I know from Texas put beans in their fucking chili.
And now I will say this: most Texans, they don't believe in putting beans in their chili. They believe
Don't say
in
most
making.
Texans.
They
Don't say
believe.
most.
Well,
Don't know
Texas.
Texans.
Okay, let's put it this way: Texas in general, and it's the way it's always been. Texas in general is a meat chili state. The way it's all. That's just
Well,
the
meat
way
chili,
Texas has always been.
I'll tell you this right now that most people I know from Texas put beans in their fucking chili, and they're from
Well, I
Texas
mean,
originally. And chili no beans is made for hot dogs.
if you eat chili with no beans, because I don't do that.
Well, no, on hot dogs I do. I love chili no bean for hot
Oh
dogs.
no, I want the beans and everything on my chili, on my hot dog.
No, not in hot dogs I don't. But if I want beans with hot dogs, they're on the side. Then that's going to be like baked beans or pintos. But hot dog chili is a no bean chili. It always has been the main.
Dog chili.
a chili slaw dog, and beans in it.
Hot dog chili.
I love it. Hot dog chili.
Hot dog chili con carne.
But
A lot of
that's
people eat. A
my
lot of people eat couscous. I have no fucking idea what that even is, but I've
It's
heard
a
people
pasta.
mention it.
It's
Okay,
a small
now-
pasta.
Now I know what it is because I didn't even know what that fucking shit was.
I like couscous, especially good pineapple couscous. Pretty good.
'Cause I don't even know what you eat that shit with. I guess I've never had it. 'Cause I don't even know what you eat it
When
with.
I had a
well with
girlfriend,
chicken.
I'd give her a good goose.
Yeah, there you go.
The equestrian.
Nah, I'm just doing the old fucking normal shit. Just grilling out hot dogs and hamburgers tomorrow. Nothing else.
Mm. We had really good
Special
hamburgers
occasion, huh?
today.
So what there? Funky?
Special occasion, huh?
No, I do this. Actually, I do this a lot because that's what my mom
But-
wants. So that's what I grill out.
It's a Southern thing on a Saturday. When you say grilling, well, that's
Well, that's
special.
what I'm doing is grilling them. I'm cooking them out here on my damn kettle grill.
There was another fart. Jeez.
So today I was pleasantly surprised. One of the
There's
engineers
another
bought
part. Gee.
hamburgers and grilled them out outside on the grill. One of the grills, the smoker. We had the smoker grill going and the regular grill, and he cooked them. And it was really nice because when they came in, they were cheeseburgers.
What about the con carne grill?
I love onions, and they had
The hell is
onions under the cheese. It was awesome.
It's a cheese grill. Con
I've
carne.
been to say I've never even heard of a
It
cheese.
was burger con carne. Damn it!
I've never heard of one of them. I guess
Never heard
a lot of
one.
things. A lot of carne grill guy. There's a guy. I guess there's a lot of things I've never heard of.
Well, con carne just means with cheese. That's all that means.
Oh, okay. I don't say con carne. Then I just say, hey, fuck, you
Well-
want some cheese on your shit?
Well, yeah, I do too, unless it's chili con carne
What's-
because that's an actual name of a dish.
What's Spanish with fart?
Couldn't tell you, brother. I speak English.
With
I don't know.
flatulence, damn it. I don't know. I don't
I
know
speak
enough.
English. I speak Southern redneck, dude. That's it. And mine is not even considered English.
I know very few Spanish words. Very few. El baño. I know how to ask where the bathroom is. Because I've been to Mexico, and that's one of those things you need to know.
Well, now that I'm gonna bring something up that has nothing to fucking do with food, and if Fort Blue can hear us, he said it last time on Fucky's Live, and I wonder if he actually got around to it. He said I got those spindles and the intake and all that kind of stuff just sitting right here. I'm gonna get that shit out.
So,
Blue,
you're
did you ever see that shit?
believe this. You're never gonna believe this. So
Did I
I looked up fart. What's fart in Spanish?
Yeah.
It's pedo. Oh man.
That's funny.
What
Yes,
the
it
hell?
is.
What the hell, man?
I guess Blue's not going to answer that question.
He probably can't hear you.
But I was trying to, Salty, but every time a word came out of my mouth, somebody talked over me.
Okay, well, go ahead then.
I tried to get them out this week, and I did not. I did not say I would for sure. I said I was going to try. I did not. I was not successful.
Hey, Blue,
Okay.
I'm going to give you the great words of Yoda. Do or do not. There is no try.
No.
Yeah, no shit. What makes it so bad, he specifically made sure to tell us, I put them right there so I would trip over them son of a bitches every time I walk through here.
And if
He
you
goes,
give me a minute, I'm gonna let out another pedo.
Just like
Hey, why can you not keep your Ewoks outside?
Couldn't tell you.
Because they're indoor pets.
Okay.
If you don't know Star Wars, you don't get that joke.
so. Here, I'm going to tell you just like I tell my boss when he starts talking shit. You're better than me.
I'm not better. That's for damn sure. Don't put me in that category.
I got to remember to try and get something I got shipped to today back to UPS tomorrow before they close because they're only open for a couple of hours on Saturday here.
Blue, you know I'm just bullshitting with you, man. I'm just giving you shit, dude. That shit is between you and Funky. I'm just figured I'd throw that
Right
in there.
now, I'm just hoping my
Your PETA thing
No.
don't explode.
no, I'm just hoping my my 3/4 inch AN fitting goes into my valve cover.
Good 3/4 inch AN fitting would be an 8, wouldn't it? An AN 8.
No. It's a
No.
3/4 inch PVC push-in valve cover thing with an AN fitting on it, so I can do a catch can.
Okay, so it's got an AN fitting on the outside, 3/4 inch to the
Yeah, hopefully it fits in there. If not, I'm gonna have to buy a different grommet.
Well, let's hope it works, man. If not, the great part hunt will continue.
I found out,
But isn't that the reason why we all love projects? Because we love fucking reordering
that
parts.
the AN 8 fitting, the AN 8 ORB, is actually like a 3/4 16 thread. I was researching stuff yesterday to try and find parts I needed for my car, and
Well, I'll tell you this: I got an 8 AN burr to push into my hose for the, because that's the size you need to get to push in for that transmission lines for the F-150, and you got to really shove it in there.
Really?
you push.
You know, I meant to ask you how much.
If I would have got the 6 AN, it probably would have been too small. So
yeah,
there's like a weird size that you got to fit into there. So
apparently,
I meant to ask you about that base cannon tube thing that you bought. You said you took it from 4 ohm to 2 ohm. How much difference did that actually make?
Night and day.
A lot.
Really?
Yeah. A huge difference.
Well, the reason why I was asking is just because it's not like one of those well-known fucking badass speakers and shit like that. It's a China brand, so that's the reason why I was asking how much difference that speaker would make.
What the brand
it's a Rockville, right? But it's a dual coil or dual voice coil, and when I seen it on Amazon, I'm like, God damn, that thing looks like it's built like a tank.
It did.
And I said, I want to take the chance for $60, and then I got it, and I'm like, this fucking speaker weighs about 10 pounds.
Those are 4 ohm coils, right?
Now, is yours a 10 or a 12?
No, they're 2.
They're they're dual 2s.
Yeah, so
you're running.
I wired them up to 4 because I was just curious to what it sounds like, because my other car is wired to 2. So I wanted to know what a 4 would it sound like, and then I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. And then I wired it to 2, and I said, holy shit.
Okay, so I'm trying to remember because I watched both videos. So originally you wired it negative to positive, and then one side wired out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you went 4 ohm first, and then you wired it positive to positive, negative to negative, out 2 ohm.
Yeah.
Okay, and what I was asking is, I can't remember, is that a 10 or a 12
8
inch?
No,
sub?
an 8-inch.
Okay. Because I got some good Alpine speakers and all that stuff in my truck, but I don't have a sub. So I was thinking about getting something like that to put behind the seat in my truck. But I don't know if I can get an 8 to fit behind there. Do they make that in a 6?
I don't know.
It might, but I will tell you this: that 6 will the 8's about as small as you want to go for good bass sound.
Well, I'm not trying to go for really kick-ass bass. I don't give a damn if the people next to me hear that shit.
No,
I just want it to sound good inside of my little bitty single cab truck.
Good sound, the smallest bass you want for a subwoofer is 8-inch. I know they sell smaller ones.
Yeah, but I have to go back to what I just said. I don't have the room for an 8 unless I do a flat box. Because you got to remember, I got a single cab truck, so there's very little room behind the seat.
So I bet at the base of your seat, you probably have room for probably about a 6-inch, if that.
I'd tell you could probably fit a couple of 8s with some shallow boxes, because
shallow boxes, yeah, you could.
I put 2 8s behind my Ranger 90 Ranger with a bench
Mhm.
seat with
I got you.
shallow boxes, man, and I had them back there for years.
I've
Okay.
done
Okay.
shell boxes that face up underneath the seats before too. If you have room,
Yeah,
under
there is no room under my seat for
But
a
if
box.
you want, I mean, today's technology, though, man, you could buy one of those JBL Bass Pro
those things are
sub amp combos that I got in my freaking F-150. That thing is just insane.
those
Yeah, I
things.
remember you saying something about that too.
What
That
is that?
thing's
Like
insane.
$600 for those?
No, like $300.
Really? I know the one that because they sell one made specifically for my Focus, but it's like $600 freaking dollars.
No, this one I bought when I bought it was $250.
Yeah,
But
nice.
but they're $300 because everybody knows they're good. So they're just like,
Yeah.
so JBL's like, okay, well,
That's those little flat,
jack the
like
price up.
really thin, the really low profile ones, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, those
this
things
thing
are
is
nice.
probably
They
about
sound great.
Well, see, the reason why I'm asking is
stick.
because I got really good speakers to go in my dash and in my doors, but my doors is only 6.5s, and my dash are smaller than that. And I was thinking, dude, I probably need to get something else to go behind the seat
Get
to
one of
really
the
make it
JBLs.
sound good inside of my truck. So
I do know
that JBL fucking bounces in my truck, man.
even
I'll
even
look at that then. I'll definitely look at that.
even on the video, the bass was coming through from that fucking sub, and it sounded great. When you
Yeah,
went
but see, the one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to put an amp in my truck. I don't have a need to
without
put
an
an
amp,
amp,
you ain't
man.
This
getting
is a
shit.
combo. The speaker is built into the amp, so it
Damn.
looks like an amp, but there's a speaker in it.
Oh, okay. Now, see, something like that would be cool. Something like that would be cool because I don't want a bunch of different shit all in my truck.
Yeah, it's a
So.
JBL Bass Pro SL.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll look that
those
up.
things
I'll look that
coming
up.
JBL's
Like I
been
said,
making good stuff for years.
like I said, I got good shit to go in my truck. I mean, I got an Alpine head unit, Alpine speakers, and all that kind of shit. No, I don't. I got kicker door speakers, but I got Alpine dash speakers that came with the stereo.
Because he's tired, even though we don't have to work tomorrow because it's gonna rain.
Going
But
rain.
We'll see you later,
Yeah.
Rain Man.
Take it easy there, Sublime. Have a good night, buddy.
We've been gone for a while, guys.
Yeah, he probably fell asleep.
No, it was that was like 5 minutes ago. He posted that.
Oh, well, if he didn't hear me, Sublime, if you go back and see this, have a good night, buddy.
He ain't watching this again. He's not that responsible of a friend.
Well, I mean, I wanted to ask you about that, Funky, because I know you're real big into the car audio shit, and I'm not. So I wanted to get some. I wanted to talk to somebody that's got more experience with that shit than me. I don't have any experience with that shit. That's the thing.
The funny thing is, I go, well, hang on, here comes a pedo.
Damn, brother, we heard that echo.
My question is, when you read that thing about the quick nuts you used on that board,
Yeah.
and you put them in on the side you're screwing into, you know they're meant to go on the other side, right?
Yeah, I know, but I didn't want it scratching up my freaking trunk.
Okay, that I get.
Yeah, that was like, because I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that's a
Yeah, because you're lucky that they don't pull out though. I've had those pull out on me before because I've done the same thing because I didn't want them scratching up my shit.
Yeah,
and I've actually had them pull out, but that's because I was going around corners a little too hard, maybe.
Funky will never call it a fart again. He will always reference that motherfucker as pedo. And other people are gonna be around him. He's like, "What?" They're gonna be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" But no, I do appreciate the information about the speaker. Thank you, man.
I was wondering about that. I couldn't remember because I watched both the videos on the speaker, and I couldn't remember if they were 4 ohm or 2 ohm coils. Because I do know a way if they were dual 4 ohms, there is a way for me to turn those into a single 2 ohm.
There's, I mean, they could call it a pedo.
Oh, he's still talking about farts.
You could call it a pedo, but I like it because I think it's funny that it's pedo.
Pedo.
I'm letting out.
Well, if you start talking about pedo, people will start thinking about bread.
I'm letting out a pedo. They're like, what? The fuck's wrong with this?
Good old pedos.
Hey, but I did go buy a really good wire, and well, I didn't go buy it. I ordered it. I bought really good thick wire and all that shit for speakers and all that kind of stuff. But I bought all, even though I'm not going to be the one installing this shit, I'm gonna take the shit to Griffin Stereo and let them do all the installation. But I ain't fucking with that shit. Let them do it.
Stereo install is one thing I don't mind doing.
Oh, fuck that. I ain't doing it. I'll let them do it. That way, if they fuck anything up, it's under warranty. I ain't got to worry about it. I like having warranties.
I figure my work is good enough that I can warranty it myself.
Well, I promise you, my work would not be good enough. That's why I need somebody with a warranty. I'll be the first one to admit it. I am not a wiring guy, not at all.
Oh, just follow the wire, go somewhere.
I am pretty good at wiring. I don't know why. I've learned it over the years somehow. Maybe because it's what I do for or used to do.
That probably has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, it's true. I know. I used to help my friends out who just would not do stereo wiring because they were afraid of it. They had no idea how to do it, and they were scared them.
Oh, I've never been afraid of it, but I was one of those guys back in the day. I always used the wire nuts and the black tape. That was my idea of wiring shit up. I didn't use all that good shit like Funky uses and doing shit right. Hell no. I wired up some black tape, dude. That shit worked.
I was recently schooled on the fact that you don't solder in cars anymore or anything that's got vibration. That's new to me because it used to be all solder connection. I used to do everything with solder and shrink tube. Now I do crimp and shrink tube.
And on that note, we're leaving. It's 11 o'clock.
There we go. All right. Well, Funky, I do appreciate the live, buddy. As always, thank you very much, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Ford Blue, you have a good one, buddy. Be careful out there working up under that car, man.
Thanks for having me in here.
Yep.
I'll talk to y'all later.
And y'all have a good night, and we will catch y'all on the flip side.
Look at that freaky light he's got underneath him, like a horror movie. Whoa.
Hey, I got something for you, Blue. There you go.
Hey, go check on Sublime Turkey Baster, homie.
Yeah.
No, that. Yeah, you got me fucked up with Bama, Jack.
I'm gonna go.
Y'all have a good night, guys. We'll talk to y'all
out
later.
a sensational pedo.
Thank God I'm gonna leave, so I ain't got to hear it.
Later, guys.
Later.